This is the Balcony Life Podcast. All right, what's going on, everybody? This is episode number 3, which is you have to have all of the buttons on your shirt unbuttoned to listen to this. That's the rules of this episode. I was just told about this. I was made privy to this earlier, that my shirt was 2 buttoned, so I had to, make good on making sure that it was not buttoned up.
I'm sorry,
very
you
much.
look like you were choking.
All right. So, thankfully I can breathe, so I'll get through this episode somehow.
Look like you were all, stuffed up,
all right.
all stiff.
It is a little humid out.
I mean, I'm breathing. I'm living. I made it.
We're breathing Helene right now, so...
Yeah, that's true. All right, welcome everyone to episode 3, Balcony Life Podcast. Back at it again.
Woo, woo.
Right back like we never left, but we did.
Unfortunately, we have to sleep and work.
That's true. We got to do all the stuff to, keep this thing rolling. This multi-million-dollar conglomerate that we are operating here. So, how is everyone doing?
Good. Aren't you going to tell them we have a special guest?
We do have a special guest tonight. A special... I feel like special isn't even the right word.
Oh,
No.
I would say legendary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
Legendary
yes.
seems to fit better. We got our one of our best friends, Matt, is sitting in with us tonight.
Woo! We gotta
Clap it up for Matt. Clap it up for Matt.
Yay.
We got Matt. He's here to give us his the hot takes on everything. He got the hot takes.
Lukewarm takes.
Lukewarm takes.
Lukewarm.
So why don't we're just going to dive right into it. Lori, what do we got going on in the news? Do we have anything of interest?
Yeah, so today on TMZ, one of my favorite,
Outlets.
TMZ, you have to love TMZ. It doesn't matter what they put up, but you gotta love it.
They're on it. They are on it.
They are on it. They have people around the world for some odd reason, but I guess it's just random people that just have cameras, and they will literally report on anything. So here's the story. Oh, nice. So I might giggle through this because it's really funny and interesting. So Chinese poop volcano. Sewage eruption sends poo flying, splatters cars and people.
Oh my.
So I'm literally reading this from TMZ tonight. So poop rained down on cars and pedestrians on a busy street in China when sewage pipes carrying human waste exploded and sent doo-doo way up in the air in what's being dubbed a poo-cano.
Oh my god.
A poo-cano.
Wow.
Not a volcano, but a poo-cano.
Oh,
no.
Raw footage out of the southern, I'm going to say this, hopefully right, Guangxi region of China shows excrement exploding from a street under construction, rising into the air like a volcanic eruption. Literally, these people are driving through the streets and it explodes out of the street and it rains down on their cars. Cars and pedestrians are passing by as the crap spouts over 30 feet high like Old Faithful. And then gravity takes over and the discharge comes crashing down on everyone below. Poop covers cars and unlucky commuters on foot who are in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Sounds like it.
I think I would throw up.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Literally, okay, so here's a picture, guys, and that's in a car, and it's just poo covered. You would think that would be like rubble. No,
Oh my.
it's not rubble.
It's rubble.
It looks like like Armageddon.
Oh, Lord.
Wow. Wow.
Okay.
Everything is brown.
There's the picture where it first
Oh
exploded.
my
Come on, that's
god.
not real. That can't be real.
It is so real.
That.
It looks like diarrhea just squirted out.
Yo, obviously tonight we're going highbrow. This is definitely highbrow tonight. It looks like the aftermath of going to Taco Bell. Like, it just looks like someone had some kind of monstrosity crafted from Taco Bell, and it's just all over the place.
I could not even imagine, like, you just walk in and all of a sudden shit lands on you.
Not even just shit, but, like, it explodes. Like
Did this vehicle topple over?
Most likely because the explosion was that big. It literally... Okay, so Chinese authorities are reportedly blaming the volcano on newly laid sewage pipes rupturing during a construction crew's stress test.
Oh God, it's gonna happen to us.
So someone wasn't laying pipe right. Is what you're saying? Okay.
Right,
I see what you're saying here.
Yep.
That's
now,
awful.
in related news, in China, the umbrella sales went through the roof. I imagine.
You would think.
The sales on umbrellas are just up 1,000%.
Oh.
I would imagine.
Oh, that would be so disgusting.
Right?
Oh.
I mean, literally, shit is laying everywhere.
If you're walking to work and that happens, you're going home. Like, you're not continuing to go to work after that.
Oh, absolutely not.
No.
There's no way.
Could you imagine the smell? Oh,
I'm like, I'm going home and the day is over now.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
unreal.
I'm
Clean
using
up
all my
crew.
vacation.
Right.
I'm coming back for a few weeks.
Right. I need to go cleanse myself fully. Like, that's insane.
I could not
How does that
be
even
a
happen?
part of the hazmat team on that shit.
No.
Literally.
Yeah. That's my worst nightmare realized right there.
Well, I didn't even know it was a nightmare of mine.
It is
But it
now.
will
Right?
be.
In
It
China,
is now.
it so is.
Prayers up for the people in China.
Gosh, I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
That's a bad day. That's
Yes.
a bad day.
Ugh.
If you didn't know what a bad day is, that's what it is right there.
That is a
Prayers
real
for China.
Prayers up for China. I'm about to Venmo them some money. They need some money.
Yeah.
Can we take that money, the Ukraine money, and just send it over to China and say they need it a little bit
There's a
more?
war happening there right now.
Yeah. That's a war. That's
It's a shit war. It's a shitty war.
That's crazy.
Oh.
That is insane.
Oh, Lord.
All right.
Almighty.
Sorry about that, guys.
That's
but-
fine. We're going highbrow.
It's okay.
Highbrow tonight.
It's all
You guys want news?
Yeah, hell
I got
yeah.
the news.
You got it.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
And I will not classify this as an emotional support animal.
Yeah,
Thank you, because I got feedback that the last two news segments were me loving, but no, I get
I
it.
love them.
The mid alligator. Thank you.
It's an emotional support sewage line.
Right.
I feel bad for all the dogs that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
All the
Okay.
dogs and the cats and the rats in China.
Oh, we're getting COVID. We're getting another COVID. I feel like after
I
this.
don't know that that's COVID.
Right.
There may be another COVID coming around. COVID.
I think it's hepatitis.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
true.
COVID 37 is coming.
Oh,
Man.
could you imagine?
Ugh.
Everything is spread by bodily fluids. So, oh, boy.
Man.
All those bodily fluids in that
Ew.
sewage. Oh, but then
Yeah.
you have up in, what is it, Selinsgrove or above there, I guess they had a sewage line burst into the Susquehanna, and they're telling people 20 miles down, don't get into the Susquehanna.
Oh God.
I forgot about that news, but this is local news, and people might already know about it. But yeah, it's coming down.
Yeah.
It's coming down the Susquehanna line.
Oh boy.
Oh, fun.
Chug
Oh.
a chug.
Just when you wanted to go river rafting, this is not the time.
Yep. Nope.
It's like you can't even go outside anymore. You're like, don't even leave the
Like,
house.
that is a for real fear now. Like,
Yeah.
You gotta wear a hazmat.
Just
to go outside your house.
Just stay inside. Don't ever come outside, and you'll be fine.
This is why we do the podcast.
Right.
Because we can't see each other anymore.
With the new main goal of this podcast is to make sure that people don't get poop rained on them.
Right.
That's our main goal
Carry
now.
umbrellas, people.
Right. Carry an umbrella. You'll get through this.
Yes.
All right. So what else do we got going on? Any other?
how do you top that?
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
Is there anything else raining down on humans?
maybe not raining down. So in celebrity news, we have Lana Del Rey, who married the alligator tour guide Jeremy Dufresne.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Louisiana.
Was this the alligator from episode 1?
No.
Okay. I just
They
want
found
to.
him?
I was going to say we have an update on a news story if that's the case.
She did not marry Wally's handler.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
All right. My bad. Sorry to cut you off.
No, it's all right. But yeah, Lana Del Rey married some dude that does tour guides, alligator tour guide, like in Louisiana. Just something I saw today. Very odd. I love Lana Del Rey. If anybody likes her music, she had some really awesome stuff way back in the day. Still love her, but it's
Nice. That's pretty good. Yeah. Let's clap it up for Lana Del Rey. Lana Del Rey. Congratulations
on marrying a regular guy.
Yeah, true. Woo. Clap it up for regular guys. Regular guys. Clap it up. Yeah, regular guys.
Yeah.
Regular guys are out here winning, except for the ones walking to work in China.
Oh, those poor people.
That's terrible. That's crazy.
No, but in other things, don't have much more news, but it's also coming up on holiday season.
That's true.
We have Halloween coming up. We have Thanksgiving and everybody's favorite holiday, Christmas.
I'm not even sure where this year went. This is crazy.
I know. It flew by. I'm like, we're about to be in October.
It is crazy. This year,
like 2 weeks ago, I was picking you guys up. I was your show for New Year's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And now here we are almost back at that time again.
Right?
I
That's
know,
crazy.
right?
Oh my
So,
gosh.
my question is, when does everybody start decorating for the holidays?
Right.
Right.
Right now, it's Halloween season.
True.
Well, it's fall season. Now we're in the fall.
Yeah.
So literally, it's not even October 1st yet, as of the date that we're recording this.
Yeah.
But October 1st. When does everybody put up their Halloween lights? Decorations?
I'll be honest, I'm usually ahead of this. I'm usually already done by now.
Where are they?
Yeah. You're
They're
slacking.
in the living room. They're being put out tomorrow. I usually wait. Isabel's birthday is at the end of August. I wait for after we have her birthday and her birthday party.
Right.
And then Halloween.
Yeah, I feel like 2 months ahead of time is okay for a holiday. That may be like excessive, but that's the way I look at it. I'm like, you want to?
I don't decorate for Halloween. I love Halloween. It's like one of my favorites, but I just don't decorate.
Yeah.
I decorate every once in a while. The past 2 years, I haven't been able to really decorate because of my dog, but if I can decorate, I will go all out. Do the glue gun up on the side of the bricks, put some stuff out, do a big giant spider web.
Oh, yeah.
Big spider web.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And my dragon, that's always going to come up. My big dragon.
Yeah, the big dragon.
For the kids in the neighborhood.
Dragon.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah. Kids love that. But
I don't think there's like a time. Like, I feel like you want to get these decorations out early. Like, you want to have the time to appreciate the fact that you have decorations out. That's why I'm like, just go early. Just put it up early.
There's also HOAs. Unfortunately, I live in an HOA, so like literally we're supposed to do 2 weeks ahead of time.
Yeah.
My neighbors and me.
Only 2 weeks ahead.
2 weeks is what the rules are supposed to be.
You can't even start
You can do
start of October.
You can do fall decorations. So literally, like probably right now, if I got my bag of bones out, I could start putting my bag of bones in the garden. So the bones are sticking out of the garden.
They only give you 2 weeks.
But they're very lenient for certain things.
I feel like
the big
that's
ones.
Sad.
So
that's
I know
sad.
That is sad.
But it also it cuts the garbage in certain neighborhoods. I'm not going to go further into it, but when you have neighborhoods where people are allowed to do whatever, they'll leave their lights up year round. Not everybody wants to have that, so I'm perfectly fine with that. I can abide by the rules.
I'm glad that I do not live with an HOA.
HOAs
They're not like me.
HOAs are the Pucanos of neighborhoods. They just rain down misery on neighborhoods.
Right?
It depends on the HOA. And just
Yo, exactly.
Because, okay. As soon as Halloween is over, the next day, Halloween decorations are gone.
Yeah.
Christmas comes up.
Right?
And then Amanda goes crazy.
Oh, yeah. Christmas reigns supreme as the dominant holiday of the year, I feel like.
In this household, yes.
As soon as the kids come home from trick-or-treating, furiously rip off the costumes and throw on elf outfits and put the Christmas tree up immediately.
So why not, like, combine Halloween with Christmas? Why not? Like, I always thought, like, shit, I'll put my dragon out and put a freaking Christmas hat on him. Yeah. Like, it's my Christmas dragon.
You can do that.
Yeah.
1 year, I tried, like, we did the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
I took the Christmas decorations off, and then I put up, like, Valentine's.
Yeah, we tried it.
No,
and then,
that's
St.
awesome,
Patty's, because we have, like, a white tree. But JP's like, no, I don't like it.
It was weird. I feel like it kind of takes away from the specialness of the holiday. Like, it's like you wait all year for Christmas, and then when it's done, you put it away. But then you have all these other, things that are up there, and it just doesn't make sense having a tree in your house all year round.
But you guys actually inspired me at work, because I used to be Christmassy. I used to be holiday all at work.
Yeah.
Work got to be work, and then I got this little tiny holly Christmas tree, and I have it out year round, and it looks like a decoration in the office, but every once in a while, like, I'll put different decorations on it for different holidays. I had our uniform guy come in the other day, and he's like, "Oh, I see you still have your Christmas tree up." I'm like, "It's a holly tree. It's not a Christmas tree. It just lights up, and it looks pretty beside my coffee table."
Hey, I'm all for things giving you joy. Like, I love just the spirit of Christmas. And
it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's the best time of the year. They write songs about it where it's... This is
Do they? Tell me what songs. What songs do they?
Also, this is news that they write Christmas songs. It's the most wonderful time of the year. That's a song. They wrote it about the time of the year. Right. Like, it's perfect. This is like... That's why they wrote it.
Right.
Isabel the other night actually got out her, she was getting ready for Christmas.
Oh, nice.
Like, her Christmas jammies and her Christmas socks were on, and had she loves nutcrackers, and she had her nutcracker blanket. She was cold. She was like, I'm ready for Christmas.
All bundled up, yep.
Hey, and like in the last podcast we did, the one thing was hoodies.
Yes.
Credit, edit, hoodies.
Right, it's perfect season.
Credited hoodies,
I love
so
hoodies.
this is the time of the season. Hoodies, yes. Matt's wearing one. I wish it's a little too humid out.
We're like almost there. Yeah.
We are there.
Yeah. It's time.
Getting close. Yeah. But that brings us to another question about right now we're in between seasons, so bedtime.
Right.
Yes.
The temperatures are changing. It's dropping a little bit. In summer, everyone had, I'm sure sleeps very cool, to go to bed.
Like, do you leave your fan on while you're sleeping? Do you turn it off?
Right.
I leave my fan on. I have a fan above my bed. I leave it on all the time. They tell you not to if you have sinus issues, which I do. But also, at my age, you need some relief at night when you're having hot flashes. So,
we have our fan on all year round.
Yeah, we definitely leave it on all the time. It's always on. I do feel like in the colder months that we turn it down a little bit, like it's more
low than high.
Right.
Now, do you have an overhead fan?
Yeah, overhead.
Yeah.
So do you change the fan blades?
Yes.
Really?
That too.
I don't do that.
Yes.
Yeah, they're and I still don't know which way my fan blades are supposed to go.
I know.
I'm just happy.
I think it's clockwise in the summer because that blows the air down.
Wait, I thought you meant like flip them over.
No.
Just the direction.
Sorry.
Okay, I do that.
You have to reverse. Yeah.
How do you clean your fans? I flip my blades.
Flipping them over. It's not the same color.
Yeah, you got to take them out, put them all. It's like an entire rotation.
Right. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, wait a second. I was born under a rock because I had no idea.
I have a bedroom. This is odd. I have a bedroom above my bedroom, so you guys have seen it. I have stairs that go up to what would be considered an attic, but it's not an attic. It's like a second bedroom.
It's like it's another bedroom.
Yeah, so my bedroom has a second bedroom.
Right.
So
spare room.
I still
her bedroom has a lobby.
Not a hobby lobby. I haven't done it yet. It could be. I would love it to be my paint room or like whatever, snow room, anything, hobby room, whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm still not sure like which way I'm supposed to blow my blades. I just do it and I'm happy.
Yeah.
So.
Well, during the summer, the air should come down.
Right.
And then in the winter, it's supposed to help cool up the.
I think you go counterclockwise in the winter because it's supposed to bring the heat up. So it kind of fills the room a little more. It's like circulates.
My room is in the front where all the brick is, so no matter what, my room is always hot in the winter and summer. It's like
then you just keep it on cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say then you don't have to flip your blades.
Yeah, it all depends. Like everybody's bedroom is different.
But what about sheets and blankets?
Yeah. What about that?
But I always have to have a foot out.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
100%.
Wait a minute. You're not worried about the monster under the bed?
And speaking of monsters, people who wear socks to bed are the actual.
I don't know how people. How can you wear a sock? It feels like you're like I feel like I'm like, oh my god, like.
Yeah.
I think the only time if I were to wear socks to bed is like when I don't feel well and I'm really cold.
I can't ever.
Yeah.
But I don't usually.
No socks.
99.9% of the time there are no socks.
Our bed's getting smaller. Like I feel
we just got a really big one.
No, I mean like whatever. But I feel like my head is up at the top, but I still have my foot at the bottom of the bed. Yeah. Also because Gabby is in my bed, and I have to make sure she doesn't fall out. She's blind. Whatever. I have pillows around. Yeah, shorter.
Right.
Like I'm not tall.
Like your feet hang off the bottom.
I'm not getting any taller.
But literally, I hook my foot at the bottom of the bed because I like my foot out. Right. Also because I need to know if Gabby tries to get up and try to move and like jump off the side of the bed.
Yeah.
Where she's just gonna. But I feel like also when I put my hands above my head, above my pillow, because that's how I lay if I'm laying on my stomach, I'm hitting the headboard with my hands, and I'm like, I'm not 6 foot. But my foot is on the outside. It's so weird.
It sounds like me when I sleep. I turn into like a gymnast at night.
Yeah.
Not very flexible during the day, but I wake up in all kinds of twisted positions.
He's like, I'm Simone Biles in the bed.
Violet is the same way.
A flopper.
She's talk about floppers. That's you.
I stay in a position for.
Oh, I don't.
Most I've slept with you.
Yeah. Yo, Balcony Life Podcast exclusive. You're hearing it here first.
I have slept in a bed.
But I was barely sleeping because I know I'm like I am a flopper and I'm going to karate chop her in the throat.
I was the same. Like I know we faced away from each other, and I just felt like, oh my god, if I move, like, am I going to wake him up?
Yep.
So
we all went on a trip together. Shared a hotel room. There were only 2 beds, and there's 4 of us.
Right.
2 of us are married.
We're just in a complicated now.
We're all friends. We share everything.
Everybody knows.
That was the Renaissance. The wine fest. Yeah.
There was drinking involved.
Yeah. So all right, so here's another thing with sleeping. Like, do you guys have to have noise on? Like,
I love it.
You like it?
Yeah.
Not like loud noise. Like not a television.
No. Okay. I have a sound machine that.
The fan. That's part of the reason why I like the fan on it because it's like a little
like a little whir, like a
just a little white noise going on to
a little hum.
Yeah.
Hum.
Just enough to kind of keep their something going on. Like, see, I don't like that. I like sleeping in complete silence. I need to be
I can't.
What about
need to be
darkness?
in the hyperbaric chamber.
I sleep in darkness because I even put a sleep mask on.
Yeah.
See, I like to be woken up by the natural light.
I'm up before that comes up.
Yeah, I can't have lights on.
No lights.
Nope.
Yeah, I gotta be.
I have blackout blinds. It's as dark as possible.
Yeah, I do the same thing. I gotta have pitch black.
That's the only thing. The sound machine has a little light on, so it's like a little green light.
I have an alarm clock that mimics.
Oh.
Yes.
They have pillows that do like the light.
Is that working well for you?
Yeah, but I enjoy it, and then I think it's just a thing in me. I wake up one time and I just lay there after.
Okay.
And then that's why I'm like
slowly rise.
Thank God you guys don't have a dog that wakes up.
I'm not.
10 minutes before you're.
Yeah.
I hate waking up before my alarm, especially like this morning. It was 45 minutes before my alarm was supposed to go.
Oh, that's the worst.
Are you kidding me? Mm-hmm. Or that 5 minutes before or 10 minutes. But
yeah, I'm not joking. I have 2 alarms set on my phone. Like 2, not 2 alarms. I have 8 total alarms. 2 devices, my phone, and I can control the wall from it. But yep, it goes off at 6, 6:15, 6:30.
Oh wow.
It's a whole process.
It's a process.
I don't ever hit snooze.
No, I can't either.
Oh, I do.
I can't. I would die.
I gotta get up. I have to get myself ready. Then I gotta get Isabel up so that she can get ready. So she gets.
What time is your alarm set for?
5:05.
Mine's 4:15. Every morning.
That's what time I woke up this morning.
Yeah. Gabby gets me up 5 minutes before I wake up, and I look down at the bottom because I do have a little night light. And it's like a little tiny blue light, but I can wake up and I can see her, because there's also I have my blinds open.
Yeah.
So if I oversleep, yeah, I do actually. If I oversleep, the sun comes up and then I'm like, oh shit. But yeah, I'll look down and I'll be like, is she awake? And then I see her staring at me and I'm like, okay, go back to bed. We have 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And then literally 2 minutes later.
Such the best sleep is going to happen.
Right. But I think that, and I'm like, oh my God. And then all of a sudden, she stands up and she does the shake.
Oh, no.
And then the shake is like, oh my God.
It's time to get up.
It's time for a poo volcano.
Yeah, she's like, I need to go make my poo volcano happen.
No, it's her being hungry. Like, oh my God, Mom, take me down, feed me.
Angry monster's coming out.
She's like, oh my God, Little Shop of Horrors. She's like, feed me.
Feed me. Yeah. All right, so what do we got here for new music? Any new releases, new albums, new singles? What do we got going on in the world of music?
So, I probably was maybe one of the only ones. I mean, I'm sure you listened to some, but
I was checking a few things out. I feel like I wasn't as diligent. We were away last weekend, so I feel like I didn't really get a full chance to kind of
Irish Weekend.
Right. Yeah. Shout out to Irish Weekend.
We'll let Amanda do more about Irish Weekend, which is awesome. I am very jealous, but
I've heard stories about Irish Weekend.
Yeah.
They're all true. They're all true and some.
But yeah, new music. So you guys know I'm not JP's rap connoisseur.
Yeah, Lori's
rap.
Lori's covering normal people music, and I'll do the rappity rap.
Normal people music. I don't know about that, but anyway, so normal people music. So Katy Perry came out with her brand new album. Maybe everybody heard her song "Woman's World." It's a woman's world.
I did hear that one.
And everybody was kind of like, it's not so great. But I think she took a lot of time off of music. She did the whole
she had Baby and stuff.
Yeah, but she was doing the music thing.
American Idol.
American Idol. Thank you. I don't watch that show.
I don't watch it either.
Yeah, but she did that, and
That's
I get
cool.
that.
That's cool though.
So her new album. She has special guests 21 Savage, Kim Petras, Doechii. I feel Lifetimes is probably the best bop. It's very catchy, more of a dance album. It's actually more of a dance album for her.
Oh, the whole thing is?
Yeah, it's so her old albums were very almost when you had Teenage Dream, California Girls, Firework, The The One That Got Away. It was always
more like radio songs, like anthem type deals.
Yes,
anthems.
Okay. So California Girls, everybody remembers that song.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the girls love her.
Yeah.
Firework, that was like an anthem.
Yeah.
Firework. Yeah. So her new stuff, I feel like it's more of a dance album. But my thoughts on this is like, who's dancing anymore?
That's true.
That is true. It's kind of a lost art, I feel like.
Who's dancing? I mean, if you guys think about it, we're now mid-40s, early to mid-40s.
I mean,
mid-40s.
Allegedly.
Think about 20 years ago.
What did I say about telling our age?
Allegedly.
20 years ago, we were at Banana Max.
Right.
Dancing. That's all we did.
Right.
And, I feel like more people are coming out with these dance.
Lori's lying. She can still dance.
We didn't say we couldn't dance. We just said
we couldn't dance. We just don't know.
We used to do more of it. Now we don't because our knees hurt.
My head.
No, where did you get to dance?
Yeah. So, but that was my thought on it. It's like, who's dancing? Like, are these kids dancing at like house parties?
I feel like they all sit at home and play like, I don't know, Fortnite, I guess.
They watch the dance.
Right, they watch people dance.
They watch people dance, or they do just a little TikTok.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Tate McRae is like, she's got her little dance thing that she.
I like
versions of that on TikTok. They all do it.
I like Tate McRae.
They just do a little dance. Like, they don't sit there and like dance their asses off. That's what we did back in the day.
Line dances?
No, not at all. No, not even a little bit.
Grinding. No. Not even grinding. But anyway.
Do you line dance?
Yeah, do you line dance?
No.
You brought that up very.
I feel like we should go line dancing.
Yeah,
I do not. I don't. That's the thing. I don't know any of those dances. I mean, I can do the Macarena, but
interesting.
There's a few dances I think we would
I don't
all
know. And I sit there and I watch people that are doing. I'm like, how do
you know the YMCA?
Oh yeah,
true,
I know that one.
True.
But I sit there and think like, how do these people know these routines and these
very well choreographed
dance? But if you go out to a bar and they're out there doing it, like, how do they know?
But what bar are they doing it at?
Yeah.
I'm just saying back in the day.
I know. Oh, yeah, back in the day. But I'm like, what bar now?
Where do you find out the dance moves for certain songs?
TikTok.
Sierra.
Okay, back then you didn't have that.
Oh, back in the day, I don't know. They just bust a move, I guess. I don't know.
So Sierra just put out another song. I didn't write this one down.
Oh, yeah.
It's interesting.
I think I heard
She's
this.
like in the club, and I'm like, who's going to the club?
Yeah.
Maybe in the major cities, but I don't know.
Maybe they're trying to bring it back.
That's true.
All right, so in other news...
What else we got?
Other new music, Bad Bunny.
Okay. Huge. He's huge.
He's huge, yes. I've listened to some of his stuff. Obviously, I'm not very good with Spanish. I knew a little bit, but Una Velita is his new song. It's a song remembering Hurricane Maria that hit Puerto Rico.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually a really... You guys have to listen to it. The beat is...
Pretty good?
It's haunting. The beat is haunting, and the chorus, there's a background chorus. It's very interesting. So Una Velita means little candle, and so like I'll light a little candle so I can see your face before the storm hits.
Oh, nice.
Type of thing.
Yeah, I like that.
Before I wake up, before we wake up from the storm.
Okay.
So it's actually a really good song. Yeah. I would recommend it. Check it out.
Bad Bunny is kind of crazy. Like, he's a huge artist. Like, he is. I'm not a fan of his. Like, I wouldn't say that I listen to his music, but I definitely respect his whole movement, his whole fan base, all of that. Like, I think he is just fantastic with, like, the movement that he has.
I listen to a lot of, I can't say a lot of Spanish music, but there's a lot. Anita, I love her stuff. I love her stuff. Oh my God, she's amazing. Yeah. Rosalia, there's a bunch of stuff. like I said, I might not understand everything, but I love the good beats. Oh my god.
Yeah.
But yeah, this song, just even if you listen and you don't understand it, you can just tell there's a haunting in the song.
Yeah, there's like really you get that feeling.
The
from
drum
I don't know
beat
if I want to be haunted.
I don't think haunted in that sense.
Yeah,
not in the Halloween sense.
No.
Sorry, I was getting my holiday groove going.
No, it's good. And then we have The Weeknd.
Ah, yes.
Obviously.
Yeah, The Weeknd.
Dancing in the Rain.
Yeah. Dancing in the Flames.
Dancing in the Flames. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm like, I hear the rain back there.
Yeah.
Dancing in the Flames. I'm like,
yeah, that song is a banger. That I really like. Like, I'm just amazed that over and over again he just nails it every time. Like, just banger
and the video,
after banger.
The video.
Oh, on the new phone with the iPhone 70 million.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one you were showing the girls.
Yeah, very good.
That's why I was like, dance in the rain, because like literally the whole thing is in the rain.
Yes, the iPhone 15 quadrillion. It's shot on that thing. Like 16. It looks amazing.
16.
Oh, so I'm sorry, 16 quadrillion.
Not an iPhone person, so
say what?
Sorry.
Side note,
it's all good.
So I have an Android.
I have an Android.
Right. So I don't know what I did. There was an update. You know how you can't see iPhone users typing if like I have a friend who has an iPhone and we can see each other typing.
Ah.
And is that a thing now?
I think so. I think something happened where you can. It depends. I don't know the whole gist of it.
We'll have to test this out.
I did yesterday. Because she just got the new iPhone.
Okay.
Huh. I like that, though. I like that. I want to see when people are double and triple thinking what they're saying to me.
I do. Mine's a...
Can I see when you're typing?
I don't think so. Mine's a 12. I'm old.
It's alright. I'm Android.
I'm an old, but I keep my phone for like 10 years. Yeah, I'm that person.
I do the same.
Fine.
But it costs over $1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my lord!
You have
it's
to.
insane with the payments on the phones and stuff. It's crazy, and they drop every year, 2 years. It's crazy.
But see, I don't do the payment plans like where the phone is integrated in it. I do a $45 monthly plan for my literal like cellular service.
Oh, right.
So there's no phone, so I don't pay like the $120, $160 that everybody else does. I literally pay per month. I buy my phone right out, and I'll do like Best Buy does. If you buy a certain amount, you get so much finance free. So I pay it off, bonus, Christmas stuff, tax shit, that type of stuff. So it's easier for me to do it that way. I can.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Our one friend over the weekend, his phone was awesome.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes, the whole thing folded apart.
Yes.
My nephew had 3 of them within 5 months.
What?
They cracked right in the middle.
Oh no!
Each one.
Like I thought we were trying to get smaller phones. Like now, those are big.
We're going back to big again.
It's a regular size, but it folds open and
it was all like one screen. Yeah, it looked pretty crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. No, my nephew went through 3.
Price of one of he had some type of case on it or something. But I mean.
Oh, the case is fine when it's closed. It's when you keep opening it. And that little rip, it's a rip. So, I mean,
it ends up like...
Depends on how many times you open it. Think about kids. They're like, oh.
He had you put different screens up and do this is awesome. But then I looked it up to see what the price was, and I'm like, it's not that awesome. Like, nope.
All right, so what other albums we got? Any other albums?
Teddy.
Yo, Teddy.
Teddy's like,
he's like, no.
Lori's about to talk about EDM.
what kind of EDM albums we got out? What kind of EDM are we working
EDM
with?
And dance, because everybody knows I do like dance music. Mm-hmm. So Hugel has 2 songs that came out.
What's the name? Hugel.
Hugel.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. Hugel. Hugel. Hugel.
Okay.
I don't know. Matt's like,
Matt,
I
don't know. Maybe.
You might know the songs. You might know the songs. So the one is Forever featuring Malou and Yuna. It has a really nice ambient beat. It's a good, and this is for my friend Jen. Jen, shouting out to you, girl. You gotta check out these songs.
What up, Jen?
Jen.
So ambient beat, and then the newest one is "I Adore You" featuring Delco. I think that's how you say that. He's a vocalist from Zimbabwe. It's considered Afro house.
Okay. All right.
So you might like this, JP.
I'm intrigued.
Kind of like, it's been out for a few months, but it's on my current favorite playlist. It keeps popping up, and I just have to. Like I said, the newest one was Forever with Malou and Yuna, but I Adore You is an absolute, like, it's probably more of like a summer song. People consider it like summer, but it's just one of those ones that's just going to keep popping up on my favorites. Just
And then you have Alicia Keys now dabbling in the...
yes.
She linked up with, I think it's Swedish House Mafia.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think the song is called Finally.
Yes. Yeah. It's a good song.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do like it.
Dabbling
do like that.
into it a little bit. All right. I'm down with that.
It's catchy. It's catchy.
Okay.
It's interesting hearing her come into the groove with that, but it's on my playlist. Not newer, but it kind of it was 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Okay. All right, not too bad.
Go, Matt.
That's new to me.
I finally have somebody that knows my music here.
I got a couple new like rapidy rap ones that I'll put out. I want to say the new album from Fashion, right? No one knows that. I feel like. Yo, Fashion is an MC from Fresno, California. That guy is amazing. His rhymes are awesome. He's fantastic at rhyming. He has a new album called You Owe Us With Interest. That is he's good every time. He hits every time. Sometimes the beats may not be like the best, but I feel like it's okay. Like it's good. He definitely saves it with the rhymes. Like his rhymes are awesome. Like they're so well put together. He's always good. I haven't listened to the album yet, but I just wanted to like put it out there. That's a new release that I've seen. There was one from I think it was last week or the week before maybe. Our boy the Alchemist.
You love him.
Uncle Al, Alchemist, producer, fantastic producer. Been around forever. Produced all your favorite hits. Any music that you've ever heard, he's produced it. He's the man. He has a new album called The Genuine Articulate. That one should be fantastic. I don't think there's too many tracks on it. There's only like 8 tracks or something. But he has like some, there's some other rappers that are on there. Our boy Action Bronson's on there.
Nice.
Should be really good. The Alchemist is fantastic with beats, so I don't foresee this being bad.
Nice.
One other album I wanted to kind of point out, Consequence. He's a rapper that is from Chicago. He's down with Kanye.
Okay.
Probably pre-craziness Kanye.
What?
He has a new album called Nice Doing Business With You. That's another new one. Should be pretty good. Consequence has always been a really good rapper. His rhymes are awesome. I think that'll be a pretty decent album. He's always been pretty quality. One other single that I wanted to put out here, I guess it's not really a single, more of just like a track, I guess, that's out there. I just wanted to kind of throw this out there to the audience. The rapper Cassidy. I don't know if you guys remember Cassidy.
Yes.
From back in the day, Philly, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This man is on a tear in the industry right now. He is putting songs out every 2 days, I feel like. Every
Hotel with R. Kelly, right?
That's right. That's right. Yep. Hotel with R. Kelly.
Yep.
Tons of music over the years. The guy's fantastic. He has a new song called No Diddy. And it's what you think it's about.
Oh man.
Listening to it right now.
No Diddy.
Oh no, he has the same.
Yeah. That's one that you gotta hear.
Did you listen to it?
Oh yeah, hell yeah, I listened to that.
It is.
You gotta hear.
Oh, it's the bad boy.
Yeah, you gotta
background.
hear it. It's he's going there.
Wow.
He's talking about it. He's going there, and it's.
Tell me that's not the bad boy background.
It's of a high quality too. It's a very high quality rhymes.
Wow.
You are not going to be disappointed. This man has been spitting at a high level for a very long time, so you need to hear this. Cassidy.
Oh.
It's kind of crazy, right?
Did he do it?
It's crazy. He's going there. He's going there.
Oh,
so bad.
It's like the rap battles are going nuts right now.
They, yeah.
Everybody's dogging everybody.
Yeah, everything's coming out right now. Yeah. This is a time of recycling, I feel like. This is a lot of recycling going on right now.
My.
All right, so that brings us into, let's go with credit, edit, or dead it. We're going to play everyone's favorite game, credit, edit, or dead it.
Boop, boop.
Got a pretty good list here tonight. I think this will be pretty entertaining. Let's start it out here. We'll go random. We'll go random around the table here. All right, first one. I'm going to throw it out here for y'all. Credit, edit, or dead it, air conditioning.
Credit.
Absolutely.
Amanda, you say credit.
I say credit.
Okay, why?
Because I don't like to be hot.
Okay, good answer. Good answer. Makes sense to me. Sounds pretty basic. I get it. I understand.
Basic.
When did you come from Boston?
I just moved.
Did you guys hear that?
I just moved from there. I just moved here from there. I don't know. I have like weird accents that come out at times. So.
Oh, that's another segment.
Yeah, right. Y'all just got to deal with it. All right, air conditioning. Credit, edit, or dead it?
Credit, absolutely.
Matt says credit.
Same reasons. I just don't like to be hot either. But
okay,
like I can't sleep in a hot room.
Right.
Indoors should be comfortable.
Right. You have to be cold before you get hot. When
True.
You're hot and you can't cool down.
Yeah.
That's worse than being cold because you can always throw layers on.
True.
Right.
This is my life. When you're cold, put some clothes on.
Right.
All right, so Lori, you're saying for air conditioning, you're saying credit.
Credit.
Okay. I'm going to go credit also. Air conditioning is awesome. It rules. God bless that man, whoever, or woman, or I don't even know. I have no idea.
Freon.
Whoever created it.
Freon.
Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Freon, thank you for creating that. We love that. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Love it. Credit all around. All right. Next one. Credit, edit, or dead it. Nuclear bombs.
Oh, Lord.
Nuclear bombs. I feel like there's going to be some dissension.
Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer.
Who saw Oppenheimer?
I saw Oppenheimer.
We saw it.
I was so excited to see that movie.
True.
I seriously was so, because y'all know I'm a super nerd.
Okay.
I love science. I love all of that shit.
So what do you say? Credit, edit, or dead it?
That's an edit.
Edit?
Because it's on both terms.
I feel you.
When you mess with atoms, when you mess with electrons,
right,
protons, all of that shit, you're messing with God particles.
I feel you.
You're messing with what gave us life.
Yeah.
What could end all life.
I think, let me jump in right there.
Goosebumps.
Yeah, I'm gonna say edit for probably those same reasons. Like, I think like it's such a crazy, awesome scientific discovery. It's crazy that they even came up with that, but to use it in the right way or the wrong way, like that's the whole thing there. I feel like so. I'm gonna say edit because I feel like they. You could use it in the right way for like if you're trying to use it as like a power source, but then like if you're using it to bomb an entire country, obviously that's like wrong. You don't want to kill a whole bunch of people. So yeah, I understand. Edit.
Yeah, I mean, like
I
where are we going?
You. That's my answer.
All right, Amanda's saying edit for the same thing.
Oh man, I'm gonna say dead it.
Dead it?
Nothing good can come of it.
All right. Matt says dead it.
Repowering up.
Mine's more like toward the dead it side.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. You're trending towards there.
I just don't think there's
that's
a reason
tough one.
for it.
I mean, I could see. I'm not gonna say I love them, but it's
no,
like,
right?
God,
I don't think anyone's saying credit. Like
that's a lose-lose. No one wins. If that's. I'm sticking with that. That's a lose-lose.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It was definitely not meant to be. It was. Science is science. You learn more. You learn why things happen.
Yeah.
You want to make the world, I would like to say better, and I stumble on that because there's always those people that are in power, and they will use that to, just be in power and.
It was. Yeah. I feel like there's probably a part where it was weaponized, and that's probably the bad part.
But there's also like the large hadron.
Yeah, there's a part where this thing can provide. Yeah,
trying to look for the dark matter and stuff like that.
It can provide energy.
About that, but there's such we don't know everything. Einstein wasn't 100%.
Right, they opened the can.
Everything is all open to what's gonna happen, and nobody knows what's. Science is not a fact.
Yeah.
Number one, everybody wants to say science is a fact. It's not a fact.
It's always a work in progress.
Ongoing thing.
Right.
And we're learning, and
Yeah. All right.
That's why I love science. But yeah, I will say edit only because there is good that can come from it. There is power in the fact of power to make people's lives better.
Yeah.
Kind of.
It's all about the intention, I feel like. The intention.
Yeah, but the power when you take it away from the people and you become its power towards one person.
Right.
Power is in like electricity and how to propel things.
Right. How to make things better.
Right. Yes.
All right, so next one. This is not as heavy as that previous one.
Sorry.
That's fine.
That's why I'm here.
This is this one is going to be hamsters. Hamsters. I would just can we just clap it up for
that it has no
clap it up for the little guys that kids.
That's evil. They have their eyes.
Oh,
There's
the
no
eyes.
lights.
Okay.
You can't tell their temperament.
Okay. So you're saying dead it? Matt's saying dead it. Okay.
That's not. Can't like Matt hates animals.
No.
I like.
It's fine.
I don't trust.
So basically, Matt's saying that hamsters are Satan incarnate.
Red eyes. The red eyes.
Not even just the red eyes. It's the not having any whites to their eye. No. I mean, that goes for hamsters, guinea pigs.
Right. Any kind of rodents.
I just think they're hard to read.
No, I get that.
I've had some growing up hamsters. And...
Chinchillas.
I love chinchillas. Oh, they're so ferrets.
They're cute to look at. Oh, ferrets, no.
All right, Amanda, what do you say?
For hamsters?
Credit, edit, or dead it hamsters?
Edit.
Edit?
Yeah.
They could be better?
Maybe I should have edit.
Edit? You can. Oh, Matt.
You can change.
Matt's
change their eyes.
Okay. So Matt's saying edit the you can if they basically took
the eyes, it just gets me.
Yeah, take the eyes out, put some new ones in.
I understand exactly what you're saying.
Okay, all right. So y'all are saying edit
dogs.
Matt,
you can see their temperament, what's happening.
I understand that completely.
You know what? I just feel like I don't care. I don't know. I don't know. To be honest, I'm just I don't know. I don't have an answer.
I had some growing up.
Yeah, we had them too, and they ate their babies.
They did?
Ours never had babies, but one of ours fell off the second level of the house and broke its leg.
Okay.
And then just sat in the corner and turned mean and all
see, they get mean. Yeah,
and then biting and
right.
I get their fun. The idea of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny when you put them in those balls and they go running around. That's cute.
Lori, hamsters, credit, edit, or dead it?
I'm sitting here with my hand in my mouth because I'm I'm going to edit, but more to the credit. The edit is towards the people. Jen's going to love this. So don't get a hamster. Don't get a rodent. Don't get anything that you're not able to take care of.
Okay.
People take care of these things and they give them to their children. The children don't take care of them. The parents don't want to fucking take care of them.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants to take care of these things. So it's the pet stores that breed these things that think that everybody wants their children to have these things. So it's like anything else. Don't buy it if you're not going to take care of it.
It's like beer. Buy it responsibly.
Sort of. Yeah. Kind of. No, but it's like reptiles. You know, people buy geckos, and they buy bearded dragons, and they buy fish. And nobody wants to take care of them. Yeah. So don't
get it if you don't want it.
Don't buy them. Like,
if you can't take care of them properly, then don't.
If you can't take care of it, and you want to buy it for your child, I guarantee your child is not going to be able to take care of something if they can't take care of themselves.
Right?
Am I right?
Yeah.
So just stop. And that's why so many pet stores have closed up, because they're just not breeding these things, because it's irresponsible. So I'm going to say edit. Credit to the hamster, because they're not bad. It's the people that take care of them. So
all right.
I love animals.
That's fair enough.
You guys know that. So I love animals, and just don't buy something if you can't take care of it.
Okay. That's fair enough. I like that.
Okay.
That's my read.
Next one, Ed Sheeran.
Credit.
Okay, we got credit all around the board here. Everyone is saying credit. Has he made any good songs? No, I'm just kidding.
What?
I'm kidding. Ed Sheeran, I'll go first on this one. Ed Sheeran is fantastic. I do. I love Ed Sheeran. I think he's great. I think the songs he writes are fantastic.
Yeah.
He has whatever it is, whatever that thing that artists have, whatever it is, he has it.
150%.
Right. Like Michael Jackson had it. Prince had it. He has it.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, like he has it.
Yeah,
100%.
I love him.
He's just fantastic. Like the songs are great, and I think that he's going to be around a long, long time, even after like we're gone. Like the kids are going to be like, "Oh, yo, you remember like Ed Sheeran?" Like he's just going to be.
I can't wait for his Christmas song to come on.
Yeah, exactly. He is like he made that. Song. It's like a new classic. It's a new classic.
Because you don't get good. Like new Christmas songs.
Nobody's making new Christmas songs. Like it's all like Jingle Bells and all that stuff. So it's like for a man to come up with a brand new Christmas song.
It's a wonderful time of the year.
Yeah. That one too.
You have artists, but then you have the artists that just are 100% classic, and he's gonna be classic.
Right.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. So we're all in agreement on that one. Okay. All right. Next one. A little different here. Hog Maw.
Ugh.
Wait, isn't that that's like gut?
God, no.
Stomach.
In a pig's stomach.
No.
Hog Maw. All right, let's go. Who wants to go first? Amanda sounds ready.
Dead it.
Okay, Amanda's saying dead it to Hog Maw. How come? It doesn't sound like a...
disgusting.
Have you had it?
Yes.
Oh, you have had it?
Yes.
And you're here to tell the tale?
Yes. My dad loves that.
Okay.
What?
My grandmother used to make it all the time.
Okay.
I think it's a PA Dutch. It's a.
I am Pennsylvania Dutch.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
But I do not like it. Sorry, that is not my cup of tea. Lori, potatoes.
No, thank you.
You say dead it?
I'm gonna dead it for myself.
Okay.
I will edit and credit to anybody else that wants it.
Okay.
I will dead it for myself. Nope. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Dead it. All right. So everyone's saying dead it.
I would try things, but I won't try that.
But like scrapple, liver, like I've had liver as a kid. Nope.
I will be in agreement with everyone. I will say dead it also. I feel like hog maw was what the mountain people ate in Deliverance. Like in Deliverance before they did what what's going on. Like, they ate hog maw. Yeah. Like, I feel like that's what was going on.
Probably.
But, okay, so, and here I am again. So, like, there are people that will eat that because...
It's fine. I don't care if you like it, but I'm not eating it.
It's what they did back in the day when they didn't have processed food.
It's different. We have processed food.
We are so lucky.
Like we are
so lucky.
Now we got Wawa. Now we got
Plaza Azteca.
Right. We got things
Popeyes,
now.
Yeah.
I don't have to eat a pig's ass
speaking
now.
Of Pennsylvania Dutch and Popeyes. What is a pot pie or pot pie?
It depends on which one you're talking about.
The pot pie that has
Dutch pot pie soup.
Pot pie is not a soup; it's a pie.
It
should have a crust.
I know.
That is a pot. pie.
Someone tried to sell me on it had noodles in it.
Yes.
That's not pot
my
pie,
family
that's a
always
casserole.
made pot pie soup with the noodles. Like, you have to roll out the noodles, and you make the noodles so thick that when you cook them, they're still raw in the middle. When you put them in the soup, you boil the whole chicken, you boil the carrots, the celery, everything. It's almost a whole day. It's an 8-hour thing.
It's a
to
process.
make the pot pie soup.
Yeah. It's a process.
It's a Dutch, and
my grandmother would make it.
Oh man,
yeah. She would make like the noodles like squares.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to roll them pretty thin, but I like them thick. When they're in the soup and you take a taste and it's still like raw in the middle. Yeah. I love it.
I do too.
It's so weird.
All right,
but I know you're Popeye too.
Yes, the traditional.
Because I like that too.
But yeah, the regular.
Like the little meat. Well, see, I call those meat pies.
Meat pies. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
But I know what you're talking about.
Marie Callender's pot pie that you can buy in the frozen section that you put in the oven.
The next one.
We make both at our house.
Atari. The original Atari game or system.
I love it. I'm a gamer, so
yeah. What do you, Matt? What do you say? Credit? Credit for Atari? Okay.
Credit. That was the original.
Wasn't like Frogger?
Frogger, yep.
Oh my gosh.
Lori says credit also for Atari. Yeah, they had
Centipede. Was that part of that? No, that was
Was it ping pong? The ping pong.
Oh
one.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
I love
Amanda.
Sorry, younger people, you might not know what we're talking about. I remember
they think it's a different language.
Right.
Oh, that was that little black box. And then you had the handles. That little and then the 4 little my gosh
Amanda, what do you say on Atari?
I say credit.
You say credit?
No, I say credit, but I didn't get to play the Atari a lot because that was my dad's.
Okay, all right.
It was my older brother's.
So we didn't get to play that.
He was playing that. He was taking control of that.
Yeah.
He had that. Okay.
My brothers had to be away for me to do it, and then it was like, you can't do this.
I feel like Papa's high score probably still stands today. I would imagine.
Guess what? I got the first Nintendo in my family, and then my brothers came over and tried to play that Duck Hunt.
I'm gonna say credit for Atari. I feel like they're like the OGs.
The original, yeah,
they're like the OGs. You got to give credit to the OGs.
Yeah, because then it was like when you did the DOS system at school.
Yeah,
and it was my god, it was the Centipede, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Freaking.
Yeah, my favorite was a ping pong one.
Ping pong, yeah, that was like the big one. I feel like that, yeah.
Oh, what was the other one? In school, way back in the day when you played
the Oregon Trail.
Oregon Trail, dysentery. Dysentery. Your whole thing went down because of dysentery.
It's like every time you play, like you lose at that game, like you're definitely losing.
I like playing that game. Did you play that game?
Yeah.
All right, next one. Saturday Night Live. The show Saturday Night Live. Anyone want to go first? I'll go first. Matt says credit. How come on Saturday Night Live?
I just like it's hilarious. Like, it's one of my favorites. I love. I don't know. What's that one they had like with the alien invasion where they took the
yes,
so funny.
Oh my gosh, where she sits there in her jeans and she's like smoking her cigarette and she's just like, well, they put the hoo-ha in my hee-haw.
That stuff's live. It's not pre-recorded or
they're doing it right there.
It's like on the fly. They're talented people.
Oh my gosh,
I'll say credit too. They like that show is amazing. It's amazing that it's also made it this long too. Like, 'cause when you think back to like that first cast, and you had all those people that were on there way back in the day, Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray.
They have the movie coming out about it.
Yeah,
they have the movie coming out.
I know. I'd love to see that. I think that's fantastic. Like so many casts like that have been awesome throughout the years. Like you had like the whole Chris Farley era with David Spade and Adam Sandler and all that, and even like the newer ones.
Oh my god, Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Even with Justin Timberlake on it, that was the craziest. The boys. Lonely Island Boys.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah.
So what do you say, Laura? You say credit?
I credit it because literally I remember, even till this day, sometimes I will stay up on a Saturday night.
Right.
Just to fucking watch it. Because.
Exactly.
Dude.
And I used to love like Mad TV and all that stuff, but it's not the same. It's not the same.
No.
I loved Mad TV.
Yeah.
I didn't really watch SNL.
It's like a different brand, I feel like.
Yeah, Mad SNL, TV was like so like now SNL now they're trying to be a little obviously more politically correct.
Yeah.
It's not like as we all sit there as we have this lovely microphone in front of us that we're not using that Amanda bought for JP, and we all sat there and
JP said it's here for ambiance.
We want to sit there and put our mouths on it and say sweaty balls, but we can't.
I mean, you still can.
we still can.
I know we're supposed to do it at the same time.
Hey,
does everybody remember that?
Yeah, definitely that skit.
Can we say it?
Yeah.
Sweaty balls.
Oh, see.
It's classic. Yeah. They're like the OGs, like that. And here's the thing about SNL. I feel like not every skit hits all the time, right? But over time, I feel like
I prefer the ones that don't.
Yeah.
Because then they're really working on the fly.
Yeah. They.
Oh, what's up with that?
When they break character, or it's that funny and they're breaking character. I love those.
I always like the Weekend Update. I feel like has always been hilarious, no matter what. When they're doing the news,
Debbie Downer was always the great one where they're out to dinner and she's like, "Well,
and the commercials. The commercials are good too. Like whenever they do the commercials always hit. Those are really good.
And they put a lot of people on, like a lot of people's careers took off there.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah.
All right, ready? Next one. Big one right here. Big one. Vanilla Ice. Vanilla Ice. Credit, edit, or dead it. Vanilla Ice. I guess I'll go first since I'm the resident, rap guy. Vanilla Ice, I'm actually going to give credit. I feel like, when he first came out, the world loved him, right? He brought hip-hop music into the mainstream, right? You can't deny the fact that everyone knew who that guy was.
Yeah.
And that's a big win for hip-hop. Like, I'm always here for any win for hip-hop. So, like, I know there was a point shortly after where everyone turned on him. I mean, even I did. I remember, I remember taking that cassette, right? I had the cassette. I ripped out all the, the tape, and I threw it out the bus window as a young kid. I was probably, however old I was. I know it was probably single digits. I took that shit, threw it right out the window. But then I feel like after that, it was like,
felt bad about it.
Yeah, I felt bad. I'm like, this guy, so that's why I'm giving him credit. Like, and he even kind of acknowledges, it was crazy, but, it was a moment. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I feel like everyone still remembers that moment. Well, and there's still people that come back for these 90s concerts that come back for that, to see that.
Yeah.
And that's the song you want to hear. You want to hear Ice Ice Baby. You know what I mean?
He appreciates you for that.
I will say edit.
Yeah.
Lori's
I used to say
edit.
credit, edit, but I'm going to say edit.
Okay.
I remember when he came to, me and Jen went to a old concert where, oh my God, Boyz II Men, oh my God, Vanilla Ice was the last one that came on.
Yeah.
Salt and Pepper came on. Dude, we were having so much fun. Vanilla Ice came on at the end, and he had people up on the stage. He invited everybody up on the stage. And it was like a crazy thing. And it was great. Washed up. Maybe a little bit. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm going to say it.
All right. It's fine.
Not going in the political shit, obviously.
All right.
Love the old school stuff.
Yeah.
So supposedly Mr. Ice currently works for Capital Lighting in Florida.
He
has a design, what he calls Vanilla Ice Lighting, a line of chandeliers and wall sconces.
Okay.
And his advertisement says, lights, baby.
Lights, baby. Yeah, I like that. He's still, the world still revolves around the one song.
You know what?
I actually heard it. He is like a super nice guy.
Yeah.
I'll give him credit for that.
My brother, I think, actually met him.
Okay.
Wow.
What would
In
you
Florida.
say, Matt? Credit, edit, or debit?
Credit, I guess.
Credit?
People will talk. He'll always be talked about.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And especially with being a nice dude, that's a good way to approach fans. Like, I feel like that's the attitude that you want to have.
I'll give him credit until he needs an edit. That's what I'm going to say.
I'll give him credit.
You give him credit?
Yeah.
All right, Amanda gives him credit.
I have to give him credit for my childhood.
Every wedding.
Yeah.
Right.
Everyone wants to hear that song.
Everybody wanted to learn how to freaking rap his songs.
Right.
So, yeah.
To me, that's a huge win for hip-hop. Like, I don't think you can, negate his contributions.
But
you can, but do you really want to get into it? No.
All right, ready? Next one, contact lenses.
Oh. Credit.
Amanda's going credit right off the rip.
Yes, because I wear them.
Okay, because she wears them. That's a good answer.
No,
I like it.
I prefer contacts because...
Over glasses?
Yes, because then I can wear sunglasses.
Ah, true.
I mean, you can get glasses that, transition.
Yeah.
And I had those when I was a younger kid.
And then they do not go back.
And then
you're still sitting in school and they're like,
why? Yeah.
Why are you
Why are you wearing sunglasses?
Right.
They're not.
They're supposedly better now, but
yeah.
And now they have transitional contacts.
Okay.
That make your
really?
Yes.
Okay.
They're expensive.
I don't need
So
them.
what do you say, Lori? Credit, edit, or debit?
I will say edit because
Edit?
I
Okay.
still can't find a great contact lens because of issue. I have dry eye, so I'm always going to have issues with my contact lenses, especially in my one eye. Like, I'm constantly putting drops in.
Yeah.
My one eye is good, the other one not so good, but yeah, like...
Okay.
And when you don't put them in the contact lens case at
in
night,
the case,
and then they like morph into like like they're
they
folded,
like dry up,
and then you're like trying to put them in your eye, and they're folded, and it's like, I have to get a new pair out. They're expensive depending on what you need them for, astigmatism, anything like that.
True.
One eye changes, you can't buy the same.
Oh, I have 2 different prescriptions.
Yeah, no,
one
thankfully,
one for each eye.
I made mine go the same. Because I wanted them cheaper. So the one eye is a little less, and I was like, we're going to make you work harder. So,
I'm going to go...
it's cheaper that way.
Contact lenses, I guess I'll go credit. I mean, I don't wear them, but they seem awesome.
You shouldn't even be in this conversation.
I'll tell you what. I'm an expert on this all of a sudden because I thought of something. Okay?
Reading glasses?
This is why contact lenses are credit. Do you ever see the Thriller video?
Oh my God.
When Michael Jackson has the yellow eyes at the end, those are contacts, obviously, and someone's doing a good job at their job right there. So that's why we're giving it credit.
No.
Contact lenses, credit.
I will tell you something. When I was in my throes of early contacts, I hated even the thought of putting something in my eye. And I know a lot of kids don't like it.
Yeah.
I got over it, did it.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I was like, oh, well, I'm in my later teens, early, like, adult type of thing. I don't like my brown eyes.
Oh, you got the colored ones?
I have blue contacts.
Okay.
Oh. Well, back then, it was really hard to get blue contacts for brown eyes that actually made your eyes look blue.
Now, why didn't you like the brown? Because they made a song about you, My Brown-Eyed Girl.
Stop
They made that song for you, and then you want to change them. Like, what's up with that?
JP, come on. We all know what that song's about.
Wait. It ain't about that brown eye?
They weren't about my brown eyes.
All right.
I wanted blue eyes because I wanted to be a blonde, blue-eyed girl.
Okay.
So I bought my own blue contacts.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So then I had those in, and my eyes weren't that bad then.
Right.
So they were like the lightest, whatever. And then I needed real contacts.
Right.
But I didn't want to give up the blue eyes.
True.
But I didn't want to spend another $400 because back then it was like $400 to get these contacts.
Yeah.
So I had to buy contacts. So I was the idiot that did contacts on contacts.
Okay.
I literally
Did you even do that?
You double bagged the
I did
contacts.
it. I did it because I was an idiot.
Wow. I didn't know you could even do that.
I didn't even know you could do that.
I never even thought about something
I don't know that anybody thought that you could do that.
That piece of shit. She's sitting there.
But I did it. I did it.
Half a brown eye.
Your eyes look like a disco ball.
No. I put the blue on first, and then I put the clear on top of them. So I was literally doubling up contacts.
Okay.
And I did this for a few months.
And you said the colored ones, they had like the smallest prescription in them?
Yes.
So they had a prescription.
They did. But
and on top of
yeah. So I was an idiot. And now that I'm like in the throes of contacts for the rest of my life, and now reading glasses and all that shit, I'm like, did I ruin my eyes? Because like I already discussed with you what my doctor said with the dry eye syndrome. When you put your contacts away at night, don't put them in the same solution.
Right. You got to switch it up.
Yeah.
Every night.
Right.
New solution.
Yes.
Because it's like washing your hands in dirty water. Why would you do that?
So what is Matt? What do you say? Contact lenses.
I'm indifferent.
Indifferent.
That's
Okay. All right.
I have now blue-eyed beauties here that have perfect vision.
We have blue eyes, and they're supposed to be the weaker ones, but we're the ones that don't need.
We don't. Yeah. That is kind of crazy. Yeah, us blue-eyed kids out here. You know. All right, let's go on to the last one. The last.
You need reading glasses. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I need that.
He does now.
I do now.
I wear contacts and look at me. Yeah. I'm still wearing reading glasses right now.
All right,
I've took mine out.
Last one.
Glasses.
Mozart, the composer Mozart. Credit, edit, or dead it on Mozart.
I will credit him.
Credit?
Yeah.
Credit? Everyone's saying credit?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a crazy motherfucker, and he did some great shit.
I'm gonna say no. You're fine. I'm gonna say y'all. Everyone says credit, right?
Yes.
I mean, I know. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
I'm gonna say edit because when you hear a song like WAP and it's not made by Mozart, you gotta just kind of question his creative skills there. Like I'm like, yo, man, there's songs being out here that are like awesome, like WAP. But this guy didn't make it. So it's like, yo, man, you got some work to do.
Oh, my Lord.
You know what I'm saying? You might have made some symphonies and stuff. You might have, played some keys here and there. But you didn't make WAP.
So you never listened to any Mozart?
I mean, I've heard it, yeah, but it don't slap.
He's just mad that Mozart didn't come up with WAP.
I'm not playing it in the whip.
Well,
I'm not playing it riding around. That's not. Who's listening? You don't have it as your ringtone. It's not your ringtone. You don't have Mozart playing.
Well, but WAP playing either.
But people, people have WAP playing. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'll say edit.
That Mozart is actually 100% awesome. Movies, certain crescendos in movies, certain things like there's a reason.
Did he produce on any Jay-Z album?
Oh my Lord, have mercy! Knock it off.
Because
he would have.
But he didn't. That's why I'm saying edit. I'm saying edit.
See, this is where it gets to the point where JP...
Well, I don't think they were even... I mean, they weren't making songs like WAP back then, right?
Right.
I mean, at least... Well, maybe.
This is why we put JP in check.
I'm speaking for the people.
All right. People have spoken. What's your next one?
That's it right there. That's the end right there. Credit, edit, edit.
Okay.
That's another round right there. All right. Clap it up for credit, edit, edit.
Wait, how far back is Mozart?
I'm pretty sure it's not the same
couple years ago
as Jay-Z.
Oh my God.
I don't know, like 20?
Because it could have so been possible that those two could have worked together.
Why do I feel like... was he a bad person?
I mean,
he definitely had some...
He didn't have a bathroom full of baby oil.
And now I'm sitting there thinking of that 80s song. Amadeus, Amadeus.
Oh my God,
Amadeus, Amadeus.
All right, so we'll get into...
I'm saying, like, that's real picture.
No, it's 1756. He died in 1791.
1791?
1791.
Yeah.
All right. Yo, we are here with one of the great legends. This man wears many, many hats. There are many, many things that this man does. He's a writer, he's a singer, a rapper, a producer, a musician, engineer, keyboardist, like the list goes on forever. So I want to welcome here today, Mr. Ralph Reel. Clap it up, clap it up.
Thank you. What's up? It's good to be here.
Yeah, man. Thank you for joining me. I definitely appreciate it. I want to jump right into it here, man. I want to let the people know, like, you know, kind of about your backstory, like, what's going on with you. Tell us a little bit about, you know, coming up, growing up and stuff, you know, in between like York and Lancaster. What was that like?
Well, it's crazy because people don't know the first, I guess, start of where I was born. It's crazy. I was born in Reading, Pennsylvania. Mm-hmm. And I only stayed there for like 2 years. And then after that, you know, I went to Lancaster.
Yeah.
Lancaster was crazy because I was always a minority in the weirdest sense of the word. So went to an all-white Christian school, K through 5th grade.
Yeah.
Living Word Academy at the Worship Center Church. But that was bust like back into the hood.
Oh, okay.
Where it was all Boricuas, Dominicanos.
Yeah.
A couple Cubanos, a couple Mexicanos, but it was a heavy Afro-Latino
like presence
community.
There. Yeah,
you know what I mean? So I got the best of all kind of worlds, but I was still like the minority. So when I moved up to York, and I moved up to York because a church was opening, and my mom was she was the secretary. So that's how I got to York.
Okay.
And then when I got here, it was just like a whole other bombshell. So now I'm like this black kid at an all-white school, but at a public school.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So it was a lot of learning how to get to know people.
Yeah. And
get to know people with different backgrounds.
Yeah.
Instead of being like, I'm that hard bruh out here, like y'all ain't gonna F with me, y'all niggas. Like it wasn't like that. It was like literally I gotta find a way to communicate to people.
Yeah.
So I don't have a harder life than what it's going to be.
Yeah, it's like a lot of different people, like a lot of different backgrounds. Yeah,
I'm not going to change my dress. I'm still going to wear my big old chains like I used to did back in the day. Still going to wear, my jerseys and all this.
Yeah.
But I have to change, the way I go about things and the way I communicate to people.
Okay.
So they can see that the outer layer is not all what it is.
Oh, right. Right.
So moving to York was a big transition. Being in Lancaster, just to back up a little bit, was awesome because I got to learn Salsa Merengue by Chata.
Oh, yeah.
My gospel roots were coming about. I was, working in a church, playing in a church.
Yeah, many different influences.
Yeah. Going to a white church, but then coming back in and going to a black church, but then coming back in and going to a Spanish church.
Yeah.
Having all these dope influences of music, of culture, and having that blend. So when I went to York, I had a lot of knowing of this.
Yeah.
But York didn't.
Right, yeah. York is, it's a little bit different. Right?
It was different.
Yeah.
So, I went to Central.
Yep.
I lived out by the York Gallery Mall.
Yep.
And, it was cool. Everything was cool, but I never knew York had a city.
Oh, right, yeah.
So I thought North York was York.
That was like the city part.
Yeah, that was it. They're like, nah, bro, you got to walk down the hill.
Yeah, you got to go down a little bit.
Yeah, so my man Grump, one of my favorite singers of all time in York, he took me to the hood. The first hood that we went to was P-Way.
Okay.
And so we went to Parkway.
Yeah.
And we went down the hood, and I was like, oh, snap, like, black people, oh, yo, like, what up? I produce, like, I got y'all, like, whoever. Everybody was like, who the fuck are you? Yo?
Right.
Like, yo, what are you doing? Yeah, like, and my man grew up in Orlando. We're like, nah, bro, that's our boy. Like, we got, he's talented, bro. Yeah. Just, like, listen to us.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what kind of got me in.
That's what's up. Yeah. It's cool. It's like having like a lot of different like influences, like coming from different areas and stuff, learning about different people.
And you always got that person that gets you in.
Right. You gotta have the person that's already established or whatever. Yeah,
it speaks for you, especially in the hood. Like, So they were having me meet all these people, and I met like the gospel choir director of York High.
Okay.
And then we all worked out a deal where I could go from Central to York High and just play for gospel choir.
Oh, okay.
So I did that like from 10th to 12th grade.
Yeah.
I was playing for gospel choir.
Oh, yeah.
So everybody just thought I went to York High.
Yeah.
Because I was there 8th and 9th period.
He's here anyway. So.
And he's here. So I was like playing both sides of the fence.
Yeah.
Plus, back in Central, I'm playing with like Dave Matthews cover bands. So like I'm getting that whole aspect of music as well.
Yeah.
Playing keys with like people from my band. My man Andy Falls. We'll go back to him in a little bit.
Okay.
But so all these things are taking place.
Yeah.
And I'm just kind of going with anything.
All the pieces are coming into play here. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just kind of going with anything and everything's kind of working.
Yeah. So would you say, like, is that how you kind of got, like, your start into music and stuff and performing? Like, is that, like, the influences that you got?
I mean, well, I always was doing it from an early age. I mean, when you're in church, you're basically performing.
Yeah.
Like, especially the church that we went to a mega church.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, Sunday morning, even if you got to sing one song, you're singing in front of, 1,200 people.
Oh, yeah. Right.
And we're doing, like, youth concerts. And it's like 2,000 youth.
Oh, that's like, a big deal, too.
Yeah,
those things are a big deal, yeah.
Big deal. So I'm always, like, performing. I was always doing it in a sense. But I'm going out myself.
Yeah. Like, how did you kind of get that, like, influence? Or how did you get, like, kind of drawn in that direction? How did you know that's what you wanted to do?
A lot of my boys, we always would get together and sing at the skating rink. And we go to skating rink at the Roll Our Way Delco Plaza skating rink.
Oh, right. Yeah. Old school. Right
yeah. And while like everybody was skating like over at the side, we were like rapping and we'd like have our little groups and this and that.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, that'd be dope if I could like start booking some shows for us. And we're like 14.
Yeah. 14. Oh, yeah.
So I started in like Christian hip hop.
Okay.
So my mom, like every time I would get like a secular hip hop album.
Yeah.
She would try to get that Christian album to like offset it.
Oh, yeah. This will outdo the other one.
Yeah. So I'd always like appease my mom, but then be like, yeah, Christian hip hop is dope, whatever.
Yeah.
Like it's cool, it's fine. And so me and my boys would like find out that we could do like these youth events.
Oh, okay.
Like, tons of people were out there.
Right.
So I'm like, yo, let's just start rocking these joints.
Oh, yeah.
Like, maybe we can get somewhere.
Yeah. Like maybe this might turn into something.
Yeah. So that's when I really was like starting to do it for myself, where I was like, okay, I can book things.
Yeah.
And people will pay me money.
Right.
For me to come out and rap. And we were getting paid like $50.
Yeah.
Like $100, but whatever.
Got to start somewhere.
Yeah,
that's awesome, man.
So knowing that was like a real turning moment where it was like, oh snap.
Like this is working.
Yeah, I'm like 15, 16 years old booking my own shows, and my boys all singing rap, and they're on the stage with me. Yeah, so it was good. So that was like one defining moment, like where I was like, I think I'm in.
Yeah,
I think I could do.
Like this. I love this. Yeah,
I can get a band. I can put a band together. I can do tracks.
Yeah,
I can record myself. I think I got it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I think I got all the puzzle pieces together where I can do it.
Like, I can make all these things work,
Yeah. But I mean, there was a lot of people in my life before that really helped me out, too. Like, my cousin Bill, man, he had a whole studio for years. I could go out of his studio from 12 to, like, 15, 16 to be in the studio, be like wilding and yo, I'm in the studio. And he'd be like, yeah, you can make beats, you can do whatever you want. So there's, like, a lot of people with those influences too, but that's definitely, I'd say, like the high school years was when I was like, oh snap,
it's like
I think I could make this
is becoming something. Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So with all these, like with all the different things that you do, right? Like you've done so many different things. Like you wear a lot of different hats. What would you say is your favorite thing to do? Like out of those things, like is it writing? Is it performing? Is it playing keys? Is it like, what would you say is your favorite thing to do?
I think it's a tie between performing and creating. I love sitting in the studio by myself and rolling up an L.
Yep.
Getting a little smoke on and making beats.
Yeah.
That's like my thing to do. Like, I love it. It's like my man cave. It's me. I can talk to myself.
Yep.
I can be loud with myself. I can be weird.
Yep.
And
you go any direction you want to go.
Like, and then I can be like, oh, Sam, I made this.
Yeah.
So I think when it comes to that's my meditation. That's my like my woosah.
Yeah.
Is really being in the studio by myself creating beats.
Yeah.
But the other half of me says I love to perform.
Right, yeah.
I love to be on stage. I love to perform. I love the energy. I love the crowd. I love interacting with the people.
Yeah.
But anything in between that has to go into it, I fucking hate.
Yeah. All the extra stuff.
The marketing, I have to be a social influencer, all that bullshit. I do not like any, I don't like any of that. People will tell you I suck at the internet. I try to promote myself as much as I can, but it comes out being so corny.
It's a whole other thing to do. I feel like to do that aspect of it. Yeah.
It's
I know
so
what you mean.
Corny. It's like man, you want to what? Put the camera on my face and show me going to sound check?
Right, exactly.
For real?
Or me making a commercial or something for this. Or, yeah.
It's almost like when Mary J. Blige did the chicken commercial for I think it was Taco Bell or something.
Oh, yep. I know what you mean. Yep.
She was like, and chicken. And, I feel like that guy. No.
It's a forced thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know you have to do it, but there's stuff that I like to do. But I would definitely say the best thing I like to produce.
Yeah.
Engineer, do one thing, and then after that, rock the shows.
The rock shows, yeah, definitely. I know I've seen you sometimes going live on IG and stuff, and just in there creating and stuff, and it's I try to catch those things when I can because I'm I know he's cooking up, you know what I mean?
Cooking up.
Yeah, he's definitely cooking it up. So let me ask you what who would you say are your musical influences? Who are the people that you listened to growing up that you kind of took some things from, or you want to kind of idolize, or who did you get your influence from people before you?
People we'll start with people close to me.
Yeah
People close to me, people I knew that I had interaction with. Two people come to mind off the bat.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Three people. We already talked about my cousin Bill.
Oh, yes.
Studio guy. But Mr. Clyde Bedtime Lucas. He was my drum teacher.
Okay.
From 6 to 18.
Okay.
He was amazing. You went and had drum lessons in his bed. It is his what do you call it? Freaking
in his
basement.
Yeah.
And he would have all these pictures and posters in his basement, all the places that he went.
Yeah.
France and Italy and Switzerland and Africa, South Africa, blah blah, this and that.
All over.
And every time he would go somewhere, he'd put another poster up.
Oh, that's
cool.
Put
another poster up.
Yeah.
A phenomenal jazz drummer. Passed away. R.I.P. But just a really great father figure to me.
Oh, yeah.
Taught me everything when it came to rhythm-wise.
Yeah.
And I would go in his basement all the time, and I'd be like, how do you do that?
You're right.
And he would be like, what do you mean by that? All your flyers, all the places that you get to go.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
Okay.
And he would be like, well, you're doing it.
Yeah.
And I used to be like, what do you mean? Well, you're paying your dues.
Yep.
That was the thing. Pay your dues. You're in the basement. You're practicing. You're learning.
Yeah.
You're taking from somebody that already does it.
Yep.
And if you keep doing this, you'll be fine.
Exactly. Yep. Just keep walking the walk.
And I was like, bet.
Right.
Dearly noted.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I was like, I can do that. By 14, I went to this camp called Camp Optimus. I ended up booking my drum teacher's band to play for our summer camp.
Oh, shoot.
And he was like, I think you got it.
Yeah.
He was like, you're on some other things.
Yep.
So he was such an influence because he really let me understand what it took to be a musician.
Yeah.
And where you could go.
Okay.
And that was amazing to me. That was,
right.
That was a really big key factor in my life. And don't get me wrong, there's tons of people that really, really help me out get to where I need to be.
Oh yeah.
The other one, fast forwarding, would have to be Odyssey, man.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah. Super talented.
Amir, we met, and now we're going to go back to that guy, Andy Falls, that I told you about. Andy Falls was one of my best friends growing up in high school. He played guitar. He loved Dave Matthews.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, he loved the collective music, but he was that singer-songwriter guy.
Oh, right. Yep.
And so we had linked up, and when we linked up, he graduated. He moved to D.C. He met DJ Unknown.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He was like, bro, you gotta meet these guys in DC. You gotta keep coming visit me. I was like, I'll come visit you, no doubt.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go to DC every weekend.
Yeah.
Met Unknown. Unknown goes, you gotta meet Amir.
Right.
I was like, who's Amir? His name's Odyssey. That's his AKA. At the time, he was with DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Yep.
He was doing things with them, with Foot in the Door. So I dress up.
Oh yeah.
You know, I go to meet Odyssey. I dress up. I got like some fucking dumbass button up with a cardigan on or some shit.
Yeah.
And like, you know what I mean?
Sunday best.
Super not hip hop.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, super not hip hop. And so, but I meet him and like, I'm like, where's this guy at? Where's his studio? Like, where's he? And they take me to his mom's house.
Yeah.
It's like Largo, Maryland or something like that.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I'm like, all right. Like, this is weird.
Yeah.
And he opens the door, and he has like, you know, undershirt on.
Yeah.
Which is called a blank beater. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And he has a Star Wars sword.
Oh, jeez.
And some basketball shorts.
Oh, that's crazy.
And he's big as heck.
Yep.
And he has this huge hair. And he's just swinging his sword like, yo, what's up, man? How you doing? Your name's Ralph? And I'm like, what the fuck?
Like what is going on?
Like, yo, what is going on?
Yeah,
and, like, and Rich is like, nah, like, everything's cool. And so I go to his house.
Yeah.
We meet each other, and you know, I play with and like it was crazy because I had like the Teddy Riley story.
Oh yeah.
So I had this story where everybody else would bring their MPC and they were like on beats.
Yeah.
And I'd bring like a keyboard.
Oh, okay.
And I made my beats like on a keyboard on a synthesizer, so I didn't have the actual beat. So people were like, "What kind of producer are you?" Like,
oh, right.
And I'd bring my like keyboard and like, plug things in, and had like zip disk and all types of dumb shit.
Oh, yeah.
And so I played him a couple of beats, and he was like, bro, everything about these beats are fire.
Yeah.
Except for your drums. Your drums suck.
Okay.
What if we put my drums
over top
of your chord progressions?
Yeah.
I think we got something.
Right, yeah.
And I was like, bet.
Let's do it.
You're with DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah. So we did it. And we became fire.
Yeah,
the beats changed. Odyssey's beats changed. My beats changed.
Yeah.
We started doing instrumental albums.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he was just really, really smart at the game. He was really, really smart at the business.
Right. On the business side, yeah.
So he blew up when it came to that. I was a partier. I just like to party.
Yeah.
You know, I like to go to clubs.
You taking in the atmosphere.
Yeah. I like to be the dude with the DJ on the mic.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
Right.
He was a dude. I like to sit at home and be at home and build up this factory.
Yeah.
And make a whole bunch of chocolate bars.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Get all the stuff ready to serve.
Yeah. Yeah. So and I was really like, wow, there's a way to go about this.
Yeah.
There's a way to I gotta pull from this.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So Odyssey was a big influence when it came to that. Plus, I went all around the world.
Oh yeah.
Because of him.
Yeah, definitely.
But I wouldn't have met him if it wasn't for a white dude with a big ass beard that lived on a chicken farm named Andy.
Oh yeah.
That went to Central Pennsylvania.
Isn't that crazy?
And I wouldn't have went to Central if it wasn't for my mom being like, I'm gonna move you out of Lancaster.
Yeah.
And we're gonna move into the country from Lancaster, you know what I mean? So there's a lot of the pieces, the connected pieces.
Yeah, it's almost like you were meant to walk on this journey. Like you were meant to take each step. Like it just gets you to the next place.
100%.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. What
You know what you're talking about. You know what you're talking about now.
That's right, man. That's right. What would you say like inspires you to create? Like when you when you're sitting down there like, making beats and things like that, like what are the things that like kind of come to your mind and kind of drive you to create the things that you do?
The simple fact that I can create.
Okay.
That might sound boastful.
No, that's all right.
But it's true.
Mm-hmm.
The simple fact that I can do it is the driving force of me doing it.
Yeah. It's like I know I got this gift and I'm working with it, and I'm gonna do that because I like doing it.
Yeah, the simple fact that I can hear something, like I can hear these crickets right now and be like, I can make a beat out of that.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's almost like a sculptor.
Yeah.
Like seeing a piece of clay or knowing that, you know what I can do? I can take sand, make it wet.
Right. I can take one thing, make it into something else.
And sculpt it out of it. Of course, you have music influences that make you want to create. Of course, you have, Me, it's the simple fact that I can do it.
Right.
It makes me want to keep doing it.
Yeah, and drawing it like in from life. And things that happen, just kind of like
from anywhere.
Yeah,
and being able to have all these other influences to create this masterpiece. But for me, it's the simple fact that I have this gift from God or the heavenlies or whoever you want to say that gives me this creative talent.
Yeah,
and for me to have it and not use it is fucking stupid.
Right. Yeah, it's like wasted talent. Is just like that's one of the worst things ever.
Yeah. So I want to show like other young ones coming up, or even older ones that I talk to.
Yeah,
like you don't have to be too old, too young to create. You can create at any time.
Yeah, true.
And the motivation for you to create should be that you know how to do it. Right, yeah. And you were blessed with the hands to do this. And the mind to do this. Yeah. That's the motivation for me to create.
Yeah. All right. Who would you say would be your like dream collaboration? Like, is there anyone out there that Stevie Wonder? I like right off the bat. I like it.
Stevie.
Legendary.
Stevie. Hands down, bro.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, man.
Hands down. That guy is like... He's my number one. Yeah. Like, people that know me. Yeah. They'll tell you. They'll be like, yo, who's Ralph's favorite art? And they'll be like Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder, yeah. Oh, man. When you look at his, like, entire catalog and just all the stuff that he's done, like, over the years, it's unreal, man. The guy's unreal. And he still does it, too. Even when you see him, like, performing and stuff, it's like he's still got it. Like...
It's so good, man.
Yeah, man.
It was crazy because Stevie Wonder, my dad used to pick me up, spend time with me, like pick me up for a weekend every once in a while, whatever.
Yeah.
And like my mom, because she was a driven Christian, she was trying to like instill Christian values.
Yeah.
My dad picked me up, and he picked me up, and he had a bottle while he was drinking while he was picking me up.
Oh, yeah.
And but he sang with tons of jazz bands, funk bands, all kind of stuff. But he would always pick me up playing Stevie Wonder. Yeah. And I would ask him, like, Dad, like, who's playing keys? And he'd be like, Stevie. I'd be like, but he's blind. Oh, no, Stevie do all that. Stevie played drums. Stevie played keys. He engineers himself. Like, he has two people working with him, and they go around and do whatever he wants. And I was like, what?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
I remember it was, like, my first time researching something.
Yeah.
Really, like, be like, I gotta find out about this.
Right. Let me find out how this is going.
And so I went to my school, like the private school, and I went to the music teacher. And I was like, can you research Stevie Wonder for me?
Right.
Mr. Barch, that's what his name was. And Mr. Barch was like, well, it's not Christian. I used to be like, I know, but you just gotta help me.
Right.
You gotta help me do this.
Right, yeah.
And this was like 4th grade. And so we looked up and we did this whole report on Stevie Wonder. Yeah. And the school was fine with it because we were reporting of how he created. And come on, everybody loves Stevie Wonder.
Like you can't.
Like it wasn't like the principal was gonna be like, no. Like he's like, yeah, no problem.
Oh, it's like super appropriate for music. It's
And so I find out Stevie Wonder like played drums on his tracks, like his samples. Yeah. He was one of the first ones that were like endorsed a sampler.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, what? Like he's hip hop before hip hop even began.
He was taking those elements and kind of like just adding like the dope shit like right into his stuff.
Crazy. Like this dude was literally like tracking his own like synth parts. Like him and Herbie Hancock were like the when it comes to synthesizers, what you're doing, him and Herbie Hancock were definitely like and that was the pinnacle for me because it was like, yo, that's what I want to do that.
I want to do that. Yeah.
And then I play drums for real. I play percussion for real.
Yep.
And then I want to add that on top of it.
Yeah. And it's like, you're creating like a whole symphony.
and I don't need anybody.
Right.
Like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
So Stevie Wonder, like, that's what I pulled from him.
Yeah.
A lot of people pulled the songs, chord changes.
Yep.
All that was amazing to me. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
But Stevie Wonder himself, how he did it.
Yeah.
Was what stood out to me. Well, I was like, yo, I think I'm Stevie.
Right. Yeah.
I think I can do this.
I'm walking the same walk. I'm doing the things he's doing. Yeah.
So he's one of the biggest influences that I haven't met.
Yeah.
I would still love to meet. I went to his concerts. I cried at his concerts.
Yeah.
But he is 100% the biggest artist in my life.
Oh, okay.
And I was like,
yeah,
I really want to be like this.
Right. That's awesome. So with doing all this stuff, creating all these things, performing and everything, this is taking you like a lot of places. Like you've been all over the place,
all over the world.
If we sat here and listed them all out, we'd be here all night. Like, I mean, there's so many places that you've been and kind of, shared your gift with people of all over the place. What has been like your favorite place to go? Like, where have you gone that you just absolutely loved?
I get asked this a lot, and it's hard to narrow it down to one.
Yeah.
I definitely can talk within regions.
Yeah.
Of course, the first time you go to Europe for your first time, that's always like this is great.
I'm across the pond.
Yeah. You're really accepted. UK is your mother country.
Yeah.
Everywhere is surrounded is pretty kind of cool. Like, whatever.
A lot of history.
Yeah. Netherlands, of course, is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a dude that likes to, partake.
Yep.
So, of course.
Netherlands, perfect place.
Netherlands is great. The people are amazing.
Yeah.
The landscape is beautiful.
Yeah.
You can take a bike ride from like Amsterdam to like Utrecht, and then it's like Rotterdam, but it's like kind of like a triangle or like a little.
Oh, okay, like they're all like kind of right there.
Yeah, they're right there, so you really can see some cool stuff. I mean, there's other amazing stuff in Netherlands.
Yeah,
but when I first went, Netherlands was like, oh, I can live here.
Yeah.
But then like, you start going to other places. When I went to Africa, I went to Tunisia.
Okay.
That was like, I don't know. It was more spiritual changing.
Yeah.
Than just being like a party atmosphere, a cool whatever atmosphere.
Yeah, it's like a connection almost.
It was a connection.
Yeah.
And the people that I talked to was a connection.
Yeah.
And the things that I did out there was crazy.
Oh, yeah.
And I just had a really personal connection with Northern Africa.
Okay.
I didn't have that connection with West Africa. I went to West Africa and I didn't have that. In fact, I was treated like shit.
Oh, no.
I didn't like it. I didn't like Nigeria. It made me really feel some kind of way about Nigerian people.
Okay.
That I really had to get over, So, and there's a certain stigmatism when it comes to Africans.
Yeah.
And African Americans.
Okay.
Africans and blacks.
Okay.
There's a lot of things that we need to heal, I feel.
Yeah.
When it comes to that. And from my perspective, and a lot of it comes from West Africans, how they treat Black Americans, and vice versa. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't front. But, so it was hard. So when I went to North Africa, I didn't have that treatment. That wasn't there.
It's more like welcoming.
It was very welcoming. It was very like, this is our culture.
Yeah.
This is what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're here with us. Just chill. You're going to be good.
Yeah.
And I really loved that because I knew what to do.
Okay.
I got information of how to act in that culture.
Yeah.
Or when I went to West Africa, I went way earlier in my career, and I didn't get that information.
Okay.
So I just went over there and I was like, what the freak? Why do you got an AK at my head?
Right,
like,
yeah, like what's going on?
So we're pulling out guns now? Like, for real? Like, what the hell's wrong with y'all?
Yeah.
And I went over there with like, a predominantly white pastor who was treated like gold.
Oh, wow.
He was treated like gold, and they treated me like I was a servant.
Do you think it was because of like the pastor thing? Like, you think it was?
I definitely did.
Okay.
Definitely. Well, it definitely was the pastor thing.
Yeah.
It was definitely like, the white pastor from America has come to save us. It was that shit,
Yeah.
And I was like, and who are you?
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm here with the white pastor. But I was there as an artist, as a real artist, as a real, I rap, man. I've been doing my thing. I'm up and down the East Coast now. Like,
yeah.
And they're like, no, you're his servant. Pick up his
Oh
bags.
my God, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I was like, what?
Yeah, that's wild.
So it was wild, bro.
Yeah.
It was wild. So, but North Africa Tunisia has a piece of my heart that will never stop.
Yeah.
We went to Asia.
Okay.
COVID.
All right.
You could drop me off. People know my wife is Chinese.
Yep.
JP is with the school of my wife.
Yep.
We school her.
Yeah, just a quick thing. I mean, I've known Ralph and his wife for like the longest time, long time. Like probably since like I'm thinking junior high, probably around then.
Hell yeah.
It's been a long time, definitely.
So, of course, I love Asian culture.
Yeah.
I started loving Asian culture because I had a friend named Shu. I was 9 years old. He was Chinese.
Yeah.
My best friend up until I was 12. He moved back to China. I've never talked to him again. So if you hear this podcast, Shu, know that I'm looking for you, bro.
You got to holler out.
Yeah,
he's going to hear it too. This is going to be all over, so he's going to hear it.
He's going to hear this joint. But Shu's mom and dad would always teach me about Asian culture.
Yeah.
So I would eat the food. I would go to his house. I would chill, hang out, like watch shows.
Yeah. Just taking it all in.
Yeah, taking it all in. She was just a cool kid, man.
Yeah,
a really cool kid. So I really jumped on Asian culture, and I always said to myself, I'm gonna marry like an Asian woman. I know it. I'm gonna marry a Chinese girl.
Right.
But I did.
Yep, exactly. Yeah.
So when I went to Asia, I was ready.
Oh, like hyped.
Super happy. Like the rest of the band, I think they went through like problems like with security and stuff when they were going over. And they would look at me and I'd be like super smiling and be like, yeah, I'm in Asia. And they'd be like, oh, you're welcome. It's so good for you to be here. I think I got stopped. Like I got pulled in the red room in Beijing.
Oh, okay.
But it still was like, you're really happy to be here.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. Like, and I'm showing pictures of my Asian family, and I'm like, this is my Chinese family. My wife is Chinese, and my kids, and they're like, that's awesome. Good. That's good. Like, they're probably like, get this motherfucker out of here. But when I went over there, I found out like there's a place for everything in Asia.
Okay.
Clothes, shoes, how you act, where you're going, what you do. There's just a place where everything is set up for you, and it's all
everything's organized.
Very organized.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it. I was over there like, yo, like I don't want to leave.
Yeah.
And we went to Vietnam. We went to
that's dope.
Yeah, we went to Bangkok.
Yeah.
I was in Tokyo. I went to Yokohama. I went to Beijing. I went to Hong Kong. I went to Seoul, Korea.
Oh wow. Okay.
And everywhere I went in Asia, I was just like, leave me here. Like we would go to the next city and I'd be like, leave me here.
Yeah.
Next city, leave me here. Like it's just, I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it. And that same tour, we went to Australia and we went to New Zealand.
Oh wow.
I bungee jumped in New Zealand, went to Australia, hung out with some amazing people, chilled.
Yeah. And
everything was so good. Take me back to Asia.
Yeah.
I was like,
that's the place right there.
I was like, bro, like I'm paying I don't know how much money for my kid to do karate, and they're doing karate every morning while the sun comes up for free.
Oh yeah,
and I'm like, yo, what the freak?
Like, we need to be here.
Yo, we need to. Everybody's smart. Everybody knows a couple of different languages. It was just like It was amazing.
Definitely a different culture. It's
definitely a different culture.
They got it. They probably got it together a little bit more than the Americans do. I bet.
I mean, I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying that things are amazing. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love America. We are free to do what we want, and when you come down to it, they are a communist country, so there's things that suck.
Yeah, there's probably definitely differences that
there's differences that suck. There's differences that suck from being a capitalist country. And
pros and cons.
Pros and cons.
Yeah,
but I will say their pros are awesome.
Yeah,
like their pros are great. Like their food and their schools are amazing.
Yeah. We could learn from that.
Yeah, they
incorporate that here.
Their food and their schools are like 5-star restaurant meals.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like here.
Oh, man.
And it's like, bro, like, what are we doing?
Say no more. Sign me up.
Yeah, what are we doing? But yeah. So I understand that. I understand where the pros and cons come in. But I can definitely say, like, Asia, definitely a hallmark for me.
Yeah.
Northern Africa, again, another tie.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, these are where I really had, really, really spiritual or
that
groundbreaking things that happened in my life. That was like,
that's what's up. So with all these live shows and things like that, do you have one? And this could be anywhere, right? This could be at any place that you've been to. Is there one that kind of sticks out in your mind at all? Like anything that you kind of just remember, like that was my best show, or that's the most memorable one.
A memorable one to me wasn't our best show. It was one of our worst shows.
Yeah.
Lovebox Music Festival in London.
Oh, okay.
2012. First time, that we're on this stature of a festival with Odyssey and Company.
Right.
And they have us go on first.
Oh, geez. No pressure.
First. Now, when you go on first at a festival, you got to understand people are just getting there.
Yeah.
And if you're first on a Friday,
right,
there's just nobody there for you.
Yeah. It's tough.
I come from a small town.
Yeah.
We come from these small towns, Central Pennsylvania.
Yep.
Where it's like, if I have 5 people, I'm rocking.
Right.
I'm like, yo, I don't care. Like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So we have like, I don't know, maybe 300 people watching us.
Okay.
And like at the gate, like, wow!
Yeah.
But like the rest of the festival was just empty. Like, and I remember I go in and I'm like, yo, I don't even care. Like, I'm in London.
Rocking
I'm super happy.
Yeah.
And we get on the stage and Amir Odyssey is super mad.
Oh, no.
He's like, bro, he was like, do you understand where we're at right now and what we're doing? I was like, bro, I'm saying to him, I'm like, bro, we're in London.
Right.
We're rocking an amazing festival.
Yeah.
Who freaking cares?
Yeah.
Like, this is dope.
It's crazy.
And he's like, okay, let me break it down to you.
Yeah.
We just won an award, Best Hip Hop Album of Europe.
Yeah.
And we're playing first at a festival where only 300 people are watching us. He's like, yo, I got millions of downloads.
Yep.
This is not supposed to be us.
Right. Yep.
And I was like, you're out of your mind, bro. Like, this is dope. And he's like, this is not dope.
Yeah.
This is nowhere near what we're supposed to be. And I'm appalled that they would do this to us.
Oh, man. Oh, no.
And it literally, bro, I was flabbergasted.
Yeah.
I did a backflip and everything on the stage. So I'm like, yo, I don't get it.
Right.
Until a couple years later down the road, and we did like Glastonbury and
wow.
Festival, the Door Festival. I forget where that was.
Yeah.
But then it was 35,000.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's huge, man. Especially
20
Glastonbury, like
1,000.
Yeah.
And they're all singing our lyrics, and I'm like,
like now I get it.
Now I get it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, a lot of people always want to relate to the show that had the biggest people.
Yeah.
And all this and hype, and everybody loved you.
Right.
I do it from the ones that taught me.
Yeah.
What it was going to be.
Yeah.
And that show at the Lovebox taught me the value of what you are.
Yeah. Yep.
And then I totally got what, Odyssey was saying.
Yeah. It's like, this is where we're going to be. This is like kind of like the path that we're meant to go down. And maybe, who knows? I mean, maybe that was a stepping stone to get to, that next part. I mean, there's no saying how many people you picked up from that one and took to the next one.
Exactly. So there's a lot of things that, like, a lot of people always put it this way. It's a very easy thing. A lot of people on Instagram, they won't show you and they're like, damn, I'm down to my last dollar. Yeah. And they won't put that up on Instagram. They won't be like on Instagram like, yo, I'm down to my damn dollar. This is all I got.
Yep.
Like, I mean, I'm just showing y'all the bills is hard out here.
Yep.
No, they're going to show you when they got, $1,000 in their hand.
When they're flush,
When they're flush and make it look like, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I take a lot of the things that I've learned from the times that I was like, this is my last dollar.
Yeah.
And those are the things that have me like, oh snap! Like that was the greatest moment of my life.
They're like the teaching moments.
It was the teaching moments. For me. But the moments where it's like 30,000 people and we're like, I was like,
that's still a dope feeling.
That's what was that, baby? You know what I mean? But I really like those teaching moments. So
that's what's up, man. That's what's up. All right. So what advice would you give to someone that wants to get into the music, like this next younger generation, these kids that are coming up? Somebody wants to get into music, after experiencing all the stuff that you've done, like what kind of advice would you give the next generation coming up?
Understand yourself. Mm-hmm. Understand work ethic. Understand what it means to practice. What it means to have integrity for yourself. Yeah. Integrity for the music game that you're going into.
Yep.
And if you're going into it with a get rich scheme, it's not gonna.
Nah.
It's probably not gonna work.
Never works.
It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
If you go into the thing of respecting the culture of music, whatever that entitles to, then you're gonna do really good. Yeah, you're gonna do really good. I just think that, like, slow and steady pretty much wins the race. Yeah, I'm big on that. Some people aren't.
Yeah, no, I like that same thing.
But the people that are usually the businessmen that want to control the artist, the influence,
exactly,
the artistry. Yep, that want to do it. I say stick with artistry before you go business.
Right.
Understand the art flow and the passion that we have for this.
Yep.
And you'll be. I think you'll be all right. It's a very lucrative business.
Yeah. Yep.
Always have a side hustle in the business.
Right. Yep. Because you still got to keep your own life going and things like that. Yep.
I do weddings.
Yeah.
I host weddings. I run sound for places.
Right.
I do engineering. I sell beats.
Yeah.
So these are all things that keep me lucrative. Do what I want to
do. The talents kind of translate into different things.
Exactly.
Yep. There's different avenues.
Yeah. So like find an avenue. Make sure that the money's coming in so you can do what your passion wants to do. Yeah. I think a lot of times a lot of people go into their passion. It's like, all right, well, what's paying for that?
Right. Yep.
Well, I thought it was just going to work.
I thought I was going to be blessed with a big pile of money.
Yeah. Nah, bro. Like, it's a business out here.
Right.
So that's a big deal. But that's definitely things that I would definitely say. I mean, but practice is key, man.
Yeah.
This is the focus of a lot.
Slow and steady, keep practicing.
Yeah. Yep. Don't live without your means. Yeah. Meaning, like, if it's a keyboard that you want and it's $3,500, buy the couple year joint that came out before that. That's probably $15.
Yeah. True. Yep. Master that one before you get up to the next level.
Yeah. Just master your craft. Understand what it is to be great instead of trying to just be great.
Right. Yep. Yeah. Great for no reason.
Great for no reason.
Right.
What did you do great? I don't know. A bunch of people told me what to do. Now I'm great, and I don't even know how I did it.
Yeah, I'm just famous for being famous.
And that's gotta be weird because, like, I wouldn't know what to do if I was an artist.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm the greatest piano player in the world.
Yeah.
But people were just telling me what to do. And then when it was time to like really play with professionals, I was like,
yeah, like now what do I do?
yeah, that feel weird to me.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why people live how they live like that.
Right, well, yeah. So what are your goals for like the future? What are kind of like the next couple steps that you're looking for? Do you got any goals coming up? What are your next things that you're kind of looking
My goal is to make enough money to do nothing.
Yeah. I feel you.
No, I'm lying. So I have a music after school program that we do. It's called the Shine Music Foundation.
Okay.
It's with my friend Peter Botros.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's the founder of it. He'd be a great person to interview.
Oh, definitely, yeah. We'll get him up on here.
Yeah. So I guess just to continue on the legacy to preserve music and teach it the right way.
Right.
And to give the gems that I got.
Yeah. To
other youth that want to be in this category.
Yeah.
Called music. Just give them the tools that they need.
To do that. Yeah.
You know, I think preserving is a big ordeal. And especially being in Black culture, it's like preserving Black culture and Black music is a big ordeal. Like,
right.
A lot of people, they'll argue the fact, but it's like, American music is Black music. Whether you like it or not. Like,
all the genres. Just influenced crazy.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Now, of course, we got orchestrated music. That definitely comes from Europe. When it comes to orchestration and things like that. Stringed instruments, big orchestral collections. I get that.
Right.
Well, we're talking about gospel, rock and roll, blues.
Blues, country,
jazz,
even
country.
Yeah, all that stuff.
I mean, we're talking about struggle music.
Yeah.
We're talking about field music. We're talking about enslaved music.
Yep.
That got out.
Yep.
It's
and from those tough times.
Yeah.
That's when you get that best kind of artwork.
Yeah. So that became American music.
Right.
But that was us.
Yeah.
That was us. and it's like I want to preserve that without being a negative letdown on white culture or Spanish culture or whatever.
Oh yeah, I feel you.
But just being like, oh no, that was us. It's all good. I'm glad that you guys got it. Like I'm glad that you love it. But just let you know, Black folk did that.
Yeah, exactly. You got to know the history. I feel like when you're doing anything, it's like you got to kind of respect where things came from.
Yeah, the preservation of things is very big to me.
Exactly. Yep.
Being married to an Asian woman, the preservation of Asian culture is really big.
Right.
And I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand that. And and for me, that's definitely what it is. I don't know if that answered your question or not.
Yeah, no, you're good. All right, so we got another one here. What would you say is, and I almost feel like I know this, I feel like I know what you're going to say. What would you say is your favorite album of all time? Like, if you could just throw on, one album.
Come on, man.
That's, just one and that's it. What's the one you're throwing on?
I mean.
Could be any genre.
Bro, for me, it's going to be Stevie Wonder.
That's what I thought he was going to say.
I mean, Intervisions is just...
That's the one.
Bro, it's amazing. It's something that I can definitely always go to.
Yeah,
and be like I feel a peace and feel I mean, I'm a Stevie fan.
Yeah. It's just gonna play straight through.
Yeah. But I mean, but that's just in his genre.
Right.
So I don't want to say that's the album's going to do it for me. Period.
Right.
It's not.
Yeah. I mean, we all have multiple.
I think in that genre, yes.
Yeah.
When it comes to hip hop.
Yep.
I love Tribe Called Quest.
Okay. Yeah.
I can play any album that they ever had.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna And it's literally like my tranquility.
Yeah.
I used to dance to Tribe Called Quest in my basement, where we used to strap down cardboard boxes with duct tape.
Yep.
Just so we could spin better.
Yeah.
Of course, Beats Rhymes with Life, amazing.
Oh yeah.
Just Lower End Theory, amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, I even taking down the Love Below. Like, I just Tribe, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
just Tribe.
Tribe was so good to me. Like, they were so respectable.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, like when it came to hip hop, it was such a respect level that they lived up to.
Exactly.
When it came to hip hop.
I think they're definitely held in high regard. I think when you look at like hip hop history, I think like that's like one of the ones where it's like, you know, even if people don't like it, it's like, yo, you gotta respect like the artistry that they have put in.
Yeah,
like it's crazy.
Well, for me, it was just like, you know, like being this hippie hip hop fan.
Yeah, yep.
You know, when De La Soul and I came out with De La Soul, we were like, who are these fucking black hippies?
Like,
you know what I mean? Yep. And I was like, these are dope. Like, you know, all my friends were like, bro, you're shit, what the hell are you listening to? Like, you know, they were all hard. Like, all our other friends were hard. They was listening to hard ass music.
That's probably more so me. That's like I tend to go for that kind of stuff. But no, I feel
which I'm down with.
Oh yeah.
Of course I'm down with.
There's a sound for every mood.
Yeah,
so
of course I'm down with. Like like it's crazy when people, and we're commercial, you know, we're sidetracking here, but when people talk about like gangster hip hop,
yeah,
and they're like, it was just, I just don't know, and I'm like,
yeah, I love it.
Like when West Side came out, I was like, oh, Dre, bro. Like the production was crazy.
Yeah, NWA and Forward. It was just like, it's crazy. Man.
I was like,
Ice Cube, like.
I was on it, bro. I was on it. Like, Chronic came out, I was like, yes.
Yeah,
Snoop came out, Doggy Style, and I flipped out.
Oh, yeah, man. Oh. And he's still doing it. He's still the man.
Still doing
it. It's crazy.
His albums are amazing.
Oh, they really are. Like, even up till today, like, his latest ones are just, like, amazing.
187, dope. He just came out with, my joint was that he's Algorithm.
Yep. I know that one.
Bro, he got some artists on there that just timeless. But yeah. I can definitely say Tribe was definitely an album that I was into when it came to hip hop. But you know, Stevie, man,
Stevie, and rest in peace, Fife too. Rest in peace, Fife, though.
Oh, we love Fife.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so we got the last question here. I asked this to every single guest. What is your best memory pertaining to hip hop culture? Could be anything at all. Could be a song that you heard, a concert that you were at, and anything at all. What's your best memory?
We're gonna go back to what I was saying before. My best memory of hip hop has to be going into my cousin's basement. Well, period. Yeah. Going to my cousin's house.
Okay.
My cousin ZK, his family his mom and dad did very well for themselves. So they had a beautiful house. We used to call it the Cosby house.
Oh yeah,
because it literally looked like the Cosbys.
Okay.
And then he had a sister also, Coco. She played guitar. She sang. She was beautiful.
Yeah.
But when I would go to my cousin ZK's house, he was older than me.
Oh yeah.
So he was a teen. I was, the elementary kid. He was a teen, and we would eat barbecue Frito chips.
Okay.
And we would go upstairs to he had an attic, and they redid the attic.
Oh, okay, like a bedroom type thing.
Yeah. And we would just eat barbecue Frito chips and watch Yo MTV Raps.
Oh yes.
Heavy. And we used to be like, all right, we got to get this style. Okay, they're wearing this. Okay, and we would pause it.
Yeah.
And we would literally be trying to look at what they were wearing.
Yep.
We would take these old school cameras and try to take pictures of the TV screen.
Yeah.
To print out the joint.
Yep.
To take the merry-go-round or Chess King to be like, yo, can you get us the match with this?
Should try to recreate that. Yeah.
So trying to recreate the culture.
Yeah.
So, watching Yo MTV Raps and being upstairs in his attic, and then going down to his basement, and we would duct tape cardboard boxes and play like Tribe Called Quest.
Yep.
And we play like our Christian or hip hop as well.
Yeah.
And we play like Kumo D and Heavy D. And we played all these like EPMD was a big one for us. Gangstar was heavy with us.
God. Yeah.
Like I loved Gangstar, but it was crazy when Guru came out with Jazzmatazz. And I was like,
yep.
Because I was a musician as well.
Yep.
And Jazzmatazz was so fucking amazing.
Oh, it's like a whole other avenue for him. Like it was just, oh man, it was so dope.
So good.
Yeah.
So like we would just dance for hours and hours in his basement.
Yeah.
And that was hip hop.
Yeah.
To me.
Right.
I was going through the 5 elements. You know, we were trying to DJ and cut up James Brown records.
Yep.
You know, or trying to get the beat machines, something like that.
Yep, MC and DJing.
Yeah.
Wearing the clothes.
Trying to do graffiti, like coming out with our hands all black and green and orange and being like, you know, but it was like going through the elements of hip hop.
Yep.
Is really what it was for me. So I can't really say it was like an artist that did it for me.
Right,
or
exactly.
It was like a style that did it for me.
Yeah.
It was everything that hip hop had to offer.
And that was one of the best times too. I mean, there were so many like different kinds of things coming out. So it's like, I completely understand that. Watching Yo in general, like Yo MTV Raps and all the guests that they had on there, like it's crazy. Like you'd see like, you see Redman, and then you'd see like, Third Base, and then you'd see like KRS-One, and it's just like, oh my god, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
All the different styles, and just like, it was a lot of creativity just kind of meshed together. It was awesome.
And I think what you said, the creativity of hip hop is what kept me enduring, and what it taught me, like with every genre of music. We were digging in crates, so you'd be digging in Frank Sinatra albums or albums you didn't even know about, whatever. And you're finding out so many more people and so many more genres of music to listen to.
Right.
So it really was dope for me. It really was dope for me. It was really like, I can easily respect a lot more genres.
Right.
Just because of hip hop telling you got to dig through the crates.
Exactly. Yep.
So within digging through the crates and finding out what other genre to take from or whatever, you literally were like, yo, this music's dope.
Yeah.
Yo, you ever hear samba music?
Yep.
This is dope.
We got put onto all those different genres. Yeah. We used to get that, like the old funk records, the old like soul records and stuff, and it's just you get all the samples that they use. It's like you get to experience that music as well, and it was super dope.
And that was big for me. That was like, I don't know. Who would you say, that is off the record, sorry
guys. Good. No, you're good.
But who would you say is one of your favorite samplers?
Favorite samplers? Oh, man.
Like producer, sampler, the guy that went to the samples.
I gotta say, if I'm gonna say favorite producer of all time, it's gotta be DJ Premier. DJ Premier with the drums, like
his drums are
crazy. Like that's like my all-time favorite right there. If I'm thinking more of like sampling and stuff, like if I'm trying to think of like sampling, I know there's definitely like a few that like kind of come to mind. I'm trying to think of like which one like is like the one that does it. I like Ninth Wonder.
Okay,
I really like Ninth Wonder. Like there's just like
it's a great tip.
It's like there's like it's like his beats are alive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they just give you that feeling. It's like I could listen to like people like Lil Brother over top of that, or like whatever, even like the bigger artists like Jay-Z and stuff like that over that, or I could just listen to his like instrumentals. Like that's cool too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So mine. When it comes sampling wise, I'm a tie.
Okay.
Between Q-Tip and Jay Dilla.
Oh, Jay Dilla. Oh man, yeah.
That's my tie.
Yeah, Dilla
and like
crazy.
people would say to me, you shouldn't have a tie with Jay Dilla.
Yeah, right.
And I'm like, you never really knew what Q-Tip did then.
Right, yeah.
Like I've seen this guy, he does record skipping.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Where he takes the needle and he can skip the record.
Oh man.
And do a beat break by a record by just touching the needle,
just picking it up.
And I'm like, this guy is like the mind of Q-Tip is so vast.
Yeah,
it's probably like the best thing for him and the worst thing that's happened to him.
Yeah, true.
Because it's literally caused him to lose one of the greatest groups that that ever was established. Because I mean, if you do your history on Tribe Called Quest, they were like, Q-Tip was just never satisfied.
Nah, yeah, perfectionist.
Overly perfectionist.
Yeah, yep.
But I can understand why.
Right, yeah, he wants to get it right.
But yeah, I love DJ Premier is my dude. I mean,
yeah, man.
I mean, of course, one of my favorite beats, of course, is Mass Appeal.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh yeah, like
I know it was one of their big hits. Yeah. And I know people were talking about his, like, oh, Bob, we need to hear this. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
Mass Appeal was one of those beats that was so simplistic.
Yeah,
but it meant everything.
Yeah.
And like the lyrics that Guru was penned on it, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Guru put some lyrics on that joint.
When they just put on like stuff like that, it's like it's amazing, man. I think my favorite from them is probably like Moment of Truth.
Yeah,
like that whole album. Like I could just play that whole thing like straight through. Yeah. Crazy. I mean, even the one that Mass Appeal's on, like was that Hard to Earn or whatever. Yeah. That one is insane, front to back. Like they're just it's monumental. It's crazy.
It is monumental. I mean, it's like, how did y'all think about that? I feel the DJ Premier is one of the reasons why we say boom bap.
Yeah, yep. That's that. Yeah, I'd say
it's weird. I mean, please, hip hop heads, don't come on me. Don't be like, oh no, it's such and such. But like, dog, I didn't really hear the term boom bap for real.
Yeah, until
like Premier started hitting them with that boom bap.
Yep, that word right there, like that's what I would use to describe his beats, like perfectly. I feel like it's just like that's what it is.
That was like bro. Nobody had beats like that.
Yeah, like the hardest of the hard.
But there's an interview of Q-Tip talking about Dilla.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, because they were talking about his sampling, like how he was sampling, and Q-Tip was, I forget who he was talking to. And he gets like this demo tape.
Yeah.
And it's Dilla. And he's like literally trying to convince everybody. He was like, am I bugging?
Yeah.
This is dope, right?
Right.
This gotta be dope. Like, this has to be it. Like, you know what I mean? It's not anything that we're doing. This guy is different.
Like, he's born with it.
And that point of hip hop and those kind of people are the people that I gravitate to.
Exactly. Yep.
You know, I'm a Kanye fan.
I am too. Despite all the craziness, like it's like, you know,
I'm a super Kanye fan.
I think there's still like a musical genius in there. You know,
I think he's great. I mean, even up to his Vulture albums, I love
him. Yeah, I do too. I like them new joints. Yeah.
His Vulture 2 album. Yeah, he got the joint with the sample, and it's just like it's called 5:30 a.m.
Oh, okay. That. Yeah.
Bro, that joint is fun. Like I was just like, this guy's like, he's great.
He's still doing it, man. He's still got it.
Like, he's so great. So I mean, but again, like that, the Kanye wouldn't be out if it wasn't for Jay Dilla.
That's true. Yep. You gotta have them people paving the way ahead of time. You know,
so the people that paved the way it's a big ordeal to me. So it's still respect, still honor. Still cherish. I like people ask me all the time, "What's your top 5?"
Yes,
that. And I'm like, I can't. There's just too many people that paved the way for this thing that we call hip hop. That made it so great.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That I just can't narrow it down. That's top 5, top 10, top 20, top 30.
I always say there's like 20 people in my top 5. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, because I just interchange them out all the time.
All the time. So hard. I just did another podcast. My brother Paul, shout out. And he asked me that too.
Yeah.
And then I went back and watched it, and I was like, dude, I lied. I think I lied. Like, you know what I mean? I think I just like said something to say something.
Right.
I was like, dude, I think I lied. I think that wasn't it. But yeah, I stopped doing that. I was here for the journey of hip hop. I was here for what it meant, what it still should be. And so it's hard to put anybody around that because there were so many people coming out at those times.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
80s and 90s. They were just popping out like goddamn
and every style.
Just like it was so hard to be like, now, and you hear it now, like I mean, just think of the eras.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep. That early '90s stuff was different. Like,
here's somebody that everybody forgets about: Eric Sermon.
Eric Sermon. Oh my God, unbelievable, man! From the days of EPMD up till like his like production,
bro,
like crazy. All of his solo albums are crazy,
phenomenal.
Slept on. Like it's crazy,
phenomenal.
Yeah,
but he's
like, so good.
He's a vast motive part of hip hop.
Yeah.
And there's tons of people like that that we all can put into mind that have put in a piece or a puzzle piece to hip hop.
Yeah.
More people have put in maybe a bigger piece or more pieces than others.
Yep.
Cool, no doubt.
Yeah.
But there's other people that we look up to, we think are like, oh, they should be the great.
You're right.
But it's like, I mean, they didn't do just as much than the other person here.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, I think B.I.G., here we go.
Yeah.
I think B.I.G. is amazing.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
When it came to Nerd Stories, B.I.G., when he came out.
Yeah.
Even before he came out, I was following him because his rap battle was level 9.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I was like, word.
He was crazy.
But then he came out with like, 3 albums? Two albums?
Yeah, I think it's like 2 or 3, I think it is. Like,
and I was just like, damn it. Like, I want more.
Right. We got gypped. We got
gypped. Like Wu-Tang's out here putting out like 5 albums. like what are we doing?
Right.
Like I was putting out,
Yeah. Oh, I always think of what could have been,
what could have been. And like I think a lot of times when we base it off of what could have been, it kind of wraps about it wraps people up. Like, where it's like, this dude out here put out incredible work. You know what I mean? Like, what was it that made, this album so much more? I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't
It's hard to say. Yeah. People,
Impact is serious.
People could say, like, Woody have went down south and, did more of that kind of, like, sound. You know what I mean? It's hard to say. Yeah.
I think B.I.G. should have ran from Diddy.
Yeah. Especially with the...
I think he should have ran.
Especially with the current situation.
Oh, God. The current situation is so fucked.
It's a mess, man.
But I think B.I.G. should have ran from Diddy. I mean, Snoop had to do it.
Yeah, yep, it's true.
Snoop was with Suge. He was with Death Row. He was with, Forever.
Yep.
Master P was like, yo, bro.
Come on over here.
Come over here and learn the business.
Yep.
Do what you got to do.
Yep.
I know it's not our, like, repertoire of music that you like, but at least you'll be safe.
Right, yep.
And Snoop learned so much. And now we look at Snoop today and we're like, he still gets to do the music that he loves.
Oh, exactly.
Still gets to do West Coast music.
Yeah.
Nobody's hating for him.
He freed himself from all that and just and really allowed himself to kind of become who he was going to become.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
Love that guy.
Yeah.
Really got mad respect for Snoop.
Definitely.
Because it's got to be hard to walk away from some gangsta ass shit.
Yeah, it's probably not easy to walk away from.
And for him to be like, I had to bounce down south, for years,
right? Yep, just till all that stuff blew over.
And then learn the business and come back with such positivity and good motive.
Oh yeah,
I mean, think about
that's what I like about it.
Yeah, just think when Snoop came back with Pharrell.
Yeah.
I just want you.
Yeah.
I really swear. And we were like, oh shit,
killing it.
It came back with Charlie Wilson singing.
Charlie Wilson. Oh yeah. Gap Band. Like, oh my God.
So it was literally like, all right, I feel you. You know what I mean? And I really love artists like that.
Yeah. Oh, it's perfect, man. Perfect. All right. Well, I want to definitely thank you for joining me here.
No problem.
Let the people know how they can find you. If they want to find Ralph Real, the Family Jam, Odyssey, how do they go about finding you?
No problem. Just, on every freaking website you can go to. So no, Ralph Real, RALPHREAL on Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. And then Odyssey.com, Odyssey, good company. It's the international band I play for as well. But yeah, man, you can find me on all them good things. I'll be posting up some stuff of what I'm doing. And check out the links. Spotify too.
Spotify. Oh yeah, heavy on it.
Yeah, Ralph Real.
It's easy to find.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, definitely thank you very much for joining us, Ralph Real. Everybody, thank you very much.
Peace and love. Go eat something.
Next segment. Let's hit up a little. Don't hate, congratulate. This little segment here, we'd like to give props to somebody that needs credit. Somebody that we would like to speak very highly of. Someone that needs to be kind of buttered up. That's the whole premise of this segment here. So I'll go first. I got a decent one. I feel like this is more of like a, not really a person, but I guess like a movement. I think, right? I'm gonna give it up for soup kitchens in general, right?
Awesome.
Right. Soup kitchens. Right. I feel like soup kitchens are like just such a fantastic and great way to give back to the community.
100%.
Yeah, like you just can't really. Yeah, you can't really go wrong. Like you're feeding people that need to be fed. Like I feel like that's kind of like our mission as humans. Like we got to help out our fellow humans. You know what I mean? And soup kitchens are like a great organized way to do that. They get meals out there. They help people. You know what I mean? So I just want to give it up to soup kitchens in general.
Nice.
100%.
That's mine.
I can't compete with that.
You got nothing?
You stole hers.
I said, did I steal
Yes,
you? I stole Amanda's. I stole Amanda's.
No.
Do you got one, or do you just want to kind of further put a stamp on that one? Like, or you want to echo?
That was really good.
Okay.
That was really good.
All right, nice.
I was just gonna say, like, that was like really good.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
I'll let you go next.
I was just gonna, give it up for Sunday afternoon football.
Sunday afternoon football. Okay. Yeah, they need to get credit. They don't have enough credit.
No. The fact that I can just chill on a Sunday afternoon and watch football.
So you're giving credit to yourself? Is what you're saying?
At the TV screen.
And curse at the TV screen.
So okay. All right.
No, girl, like lazy afternoon, like lazy Sunday afternoon.
Okay.
Well, I love that too.
Violet asked you, when you watch football this time, Mommy, can you not scream? Doesn't sound very lazy to me.
When they played Monday night,
okay,
I put Isabel and Violet to bed, and Violet was like, she knew I was going to be watching the game. She's like, can you not, be very loud?
Oh my gosh.
While you're watching the game. I'm like, I'll be quiet, because they were going to bed.
Right.
I get it. Football makes people scream.
Okay.
I get it.
Especially when you're a Ravens fan.
Dude, I'm Penn State fan, so I know it's and then now Eagles.
Right.
Say what?
But give it up to Philly, the Philadelphia Phillies too.
Okay.
Yes.
For winning.
Giving it up for the Phillies.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I like that. All right. Matt or Lori, you got a don't hate, congratulate. Lori got this.
So I'm gonna end this with
You got this.
It's a good one. A good one. So I am going to sit there and say Speranza Animal Rescue.
Okay.
These people need everything that they can get.
Right.
So Speranza is an animal rescue place up in Mechanicsburg. They obviously were the ones that were part of the Libre, the Boston Terrier, who was the reason behind Libre's Law. He was a Boston Terrier that was kind of left for dead, and they rescued him. They did everything they could to bring this little puppy back to life.
Okay.
And most people should know Libre's Law, because it's all about cruelty, laws, animal neglect. So it's a strong thing for me. Anyway, so this place will take in a lot of animals. I've seen this woman take in horses, donkeys. They have a freaking camel at their place. Wow. They will do anything they can. They will go across the country to pick up an animal that is in dire needs of anything. So yeah. The recent story with them was Beverly. It was a puppy found on a porch.
Yeah.
You guys, I showed you the picture.
Oh yeah, it looked crazy
earlier.
Yeah, the dog
just
looked
bones.
Yeah, just bones. Yeah,
just bones. So somebody left the dog on the porch. They picked the dog up. They rescued it. I had been watching this story it was a little over a week.
Yeah.
They fed the dog. It was finally eating, stopped eating. They put it into a foster home. It stopped eating. They had to take it back to the vet and find out why this dog wasn't eating. They went in, they took x-rays, and they found that the dog ate a garden flag.
Oh, wow. Oh, geez.
Because the dog hadn't eaten.
Right. It wasn't used to it, so it's kind of getting used to it again.
So it ate a freaking garden flag.
Right. Yeah.
When they found that out, there was nothing they could do because the dog was too emaciated, so they had to euthanize Beverly, the dog.
Oh, it's awful.
And if you follow Speranza, it's a hard Facebook, Instagram thing to follow, but the positivity from this place is so good. They have so many dogs, animals that they take care of that it's more positive than negative. But this one killed me because somebody can sit there and let an animal on their porch,
right? Yeah, and kind of neglect it and all that stuff, right?
Right.
And then you got an organization like this that'll, they come in and swoop that up and make things right. They make it right. They make it the way that it should be.
Right. And all they asked is, people to help out.
Yeah.
So I'm going through some stuff with my dog. I can't always, donate to places. There are certain places that I donate: SPCA, Heavenly Paws, which is a cat rescue.
Yeah.
Speranza, I've donated to them.
Speranza.
But Speranza, 100%.
That sounds like a worthy cause right there.
These people, this lady and her people will do anything that they can to get these animals and put them in their own care.
Nice.
Do they, after they fix them, make them better, do they try to find new homes for them?
They do foster. They will keep them as long as they can. They will foster out, and they do put them into hands where they can be adopted after. But
cool.
Yeah. So sorry to get a little upset there.
Nah, it's all good.
You guys know I love animals.
Oh,
and
of course.
This place is
a worthy cause right there.
There you go.
That's a very worthy cause.
Yeah. So please, if you guys love animals, check out Speranza.
Yeah.
They are good people.
Yeah.
Very good people.
Like them, follow them, throw some dollars, help out.
$5.
Awesome.
Sometimes $5.
Yeah, $5.
$5.
Yeah, throw a couple bucks at them.
They're not one of those people that will sit there and advertise and stuff like that. So yeah.
Speranza.
Speranza.
All right. Speranza. Okay. All right, Matt. Anything? Matt's new to this, so he's working with us.
Well, I get more of like a current thing too, is the stuff that's happening, the hurricanes and stuff in Florida. So just those people in general.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah,
100%.
Anyone that is helping out with any kind of relief down for the recent hurricanes and stuff. Yeah, that's
absolutely.
That's a good one. That's definitely a good one. All right, so next we got the mailbag. The mailbag, the mailbag, I don't even think, you could get, how they have those World's Strongest Man competitions?
Yeah.
I don't even think that the World's Strongest Man could lift our mailbag. That's how much mail is in it.
Oh, my God.
It's kind of like pulling, the sword out of the stone. It can't be done. The mailbag is we can't get through it. There's so much mail that is in this thing.
We got it.
I try. We legit each week, every other week, we try to look through the mailbag. But you can't even lift the thing anymore. Like, it's unreal. I can't even tow it with my car. I tried to hook it up to the car. Like, you can't even pull it. The thing is ridiculous. So, Jim, but please, for the audience, send in your messages, send in your questions, ask us whatever.
Send in your praises.
Yeah.
You're not like, what do you think?
Right.
We just want to know.
Send your thoughts in.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So, yeah. All right. Next thing we got, we'll leave you all with our final segment here. It's called Let Us Put You On. It's basically our recommendations. We tell you what you need to like. That's how it is. All right.
Right.
So, who wants to go first on that one? Anyone got good recommendations?
I got one with Amanda. We were just talking about this earlier tonight.
Okay. Lori,
Lord of the Rings, Rings of
Yes,
Power.
yes.
Yeah, there we go.
It's on Prime Video, correct?
Yes.
I've watched it. It's.
I love it.
I love it.
It's a good show. I've seen it too. Yeah, it's really good. It's like, I feel like it's like the prequel to the movies, kind of. You know what I mean? They're kind of setting it all up. And they do a great job. They got good actors. Yeah, that's a great one.
It's addicting. Like, and it's still ongoing. I think it's every Thursday night they put out a new.
So we need to watch one.
Right, we got to catch up a little bit. Yeah.
We'll talk about it this weekend.
That's a good one.
Did you watch that one?
Good show.
I don't.
Rings of Power. Rings of Power.
Yeah, right.
It's on Prime, I think, too, right? Prime.
Do you like Lord of the Rings?
I've seen some. I hear people talk about it all the time, but I just haven't got into it. It's not my jam.
It's a good watch. I feel like it's a good watch. The movies are awesome. I love the movies. I mean, they're long as
and we're walking and we're walking.
Right. All they do is walk. They could have flown the damn eagle the whole way to the volcano if they thought about it. But
the Poohcano?
The Poohcano. They could have flown right to it. But
we're going back to the Poohcano.
Yeah.
So no, this one is actually. Actually, they do walk and walk. It's
they do walk.
Nori and
right.
They're just always walking somewhere.
It's the dwarves, or what are they? The
hobbits. The hobbits.
Yeah.
Hobbits.
Yeah, just walking.
They
walk
with the stranger, which is now. Oh nope! I'm not gonna.
Yeah, no spoilers. No spoilers.
The stranger.
Y'all need to watch it.
Yeah,
y'all need to watch it.
It's actually really good. So.
All right, recommendations. Anybody got some recommendations? Amanda, you got a good one?
I recommend Irish Weekend.
Nice. Irish Weekend.
Oh, yes. I mean, it's, even if I'm not Irish and I still have a good time.
I saw your t-shirts. They were immaculate this year.
Thank you.
Irish
I really loved it.
He was there. To put it into perspective, Irish Weekend is the biggest Irish festival in the country, and they have it every year. It's halfway to St. Patrick's Day, so it's about 3 weeks into September, and they have it in North Wildwood, New Jersey.
Yes,
it is the time of your life. It's fantastic.
It's just awesome. Everyone's like wearing green.
Yep.
They have vendors, like a road blocked off, and you go to the bars and.
Yeah.
Can I ask?
Yeah.
Was the tuner stuff down there this year? Because that one year when
the what?
The tuners, all the car.
Oh,
remember?
They had. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Car show?
And the cops, the freaking the helicopters.
Yeah.
Everything coming down because of those people.
It got a little crazy. The one.
That was like, they did not have that this year.
No.
Thank God.
No.
The tuner special when people show up with ice burners. Sorry.
It was a whole thing.
Oh, that was crazy that year.
That was 2 years ago.
So many helicopters.
But it's a fun time. You get together with your friends and.
Yeah.
So I recommend
cat noises at night. We won't speak about that. Love you, Melissa.
Matt, any recommendations for anyone? Anything you've been into recently?
Balcony Life.
Yeah, that's a great recommendation. I like that. The Balcony Life podcast.
Yeah.
I like that. It's pretty good. They're all right. They're mid.
They're mid.
Not it.
Right.
I got a pretty good one. I feel like that I came up with here. Janet Jackson. All the old Janet Jackson singles.
Oh, bangers.
Oh my God. I feel like I forgot about how great she was. There's so many good songs. It's unreal. Like Janet Jackson singles. All of the songs are ridiculously good. They're so good. You could just put on anything. I forgot how awesome they were. It was fantastic.
Yeah, she's one of my favorite. Like I like it.
Yeah,
I like her.
that's my recommendation. Go listen to some Janet Jackson.
All right.
All right, y'all. So that's episode 3. Another one in the books. So we will see y'all on the next one. Let's clap it up. We'll catch you on episode 4. Peace out.
Yay.